Oh, this your year. My bad. Thought it was last year. And the 6 years before that, dickhead.
You know the fucking vibes.
I'm not wearing no drawers right now. I'm free balling. Everything that I'm wearing right now is getting left on the beach. Undershirt, everything. Come out brand new. Naked, I might take the Timbs to the FIL store, throw them over the wire just to commemorate.
Energy's off, I smell the fear. When some real shit happens, the fake will disappear. Yeah. And we don't believe none of your rhymes. Cause the only thing that ever told the truth to me was time. Facts. They talk shit, then salute me on the grind. Then I walk away and they try to shoot me in the spine.
Holy Anabaptist. Let's go.
We rolling? Let's get it.
Hey, yo, welcome to Outside with Gorilla Nems. Happy 2025 to all you fucking dickheads that got us fucking shooting the podcast in the freezing fucking cold. We just finished jumping in the water. Cut to that right now. We've been doing this over 10 years. I don't know what they doing over here, but what we do over here is we go in, leave the old year behind us, the new year, we come out fresh, and this is what we signed up for. Even when we don't want to do it, because I don't want to do it today. But this is what we signed up for. We outside. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll run down on the agent and take the feds watch. Now they pushing for a case. I'll wipe my ball sweat, then mush you in the face, pussy. You know the fucking vibes. Stupid.
It's what we do with the old year. Leave them on the beach. Alright, yeah, we back. Boom. We all just jumped in the water. Actually, Chrissy only jumped in the water. I jumped in up to here. Once I felt my dick shrivel to the inside of me, I was like, yo, I'm not doing this no more, bro. Fuck this.
That's because your temperature is down there and my temperature is up here.
To keep it real, I did not want to go this year. I was in the crib. Yubert called me, said, yo, you going? I was like, nah, I really don't want to. He was like, me neither. But he had his other brother, Eric, that's an army guy. I was like, oh, you got Eric out? He don't really come outside. So I was like, I got to jump in. Plus, man, other people were calling me. So we jumped in. I didn't really want to jump in. It's freezing. As you can hear, this wind is bananas. Word. Right? Word. Like I say on every episode that's in the cold, this might be the last one we do outside. This is episode 50.
Yeah! Yeah! Congratulations!
Nigga, we made it.
Episode 50, and this might be the last one we do outside.
It's gonna be
For
inside.
real. It might be inside, but we still outside. Yo, officially every year, we're really the first people that are really outside. Because we jump in the water every year.
On the first.
On the first, at noon. You know what I'm saying? So we like literally the first people to really be outside every New Year. You know what I'm saying? So
first podcast, definitely.
welcome to Outside with Gorilla Nems, the only podcast that freezes his balls off while you inside chilling, enjoying the
complaining about us.
Why you starting your resolution with fucking outside freezing?
Yo, if you leave negative comments
with the gang
on the YouTube and we out here freezing our balls off to bring you fire content, go back to 2024 and just stay there. You heard?
Fuck out of here.
You know the crew. POS, FYL, 6 to Dawn, CB, live action. So we got a long day. So we celebrated New Year at midnight. 12 hours later, we jumped in the water. An hour later, or 2 hours later, whatever time it is now, we shooting the podcast. After this, we go to Rollin' Roaster, go feast, enjoy it. Probably be my last that type of meal. And then we got Disrespect Radio tonight. So it's a Wednesday. We do that shit live. We did that shit last week on Christmas Day. And today is New Year's Day.
And we in the
building. Go in there. Last year, last year, literally. But last week, fucking, it was treacherous to get the Disrespect Radio because it's on Sirius is on the same block as the Rockefeller Tree. That shit was the worst traffic I've experienced all year.
Hell
Hopefully,
yeah.
everybody's inside and home today and there's no traffic.
Yeah, there's a lot
Now
of
I
tourists.
understand why people stay home for the holidays that work radio. We love doing this shit, so whatever.
Yep.
Now,
It felt like COVID this morning when I was driving. It was,
it was
no traffic.
disgusting
Empty.
this morning.
No
Are you
traffic.
drinking Starbucks?
Excuse me?
As a vegan, lesbian, bike rider,
shit.
hype beast, you know we don't fuck with Starbucks. Are you drinking
Do
Starbucks?
you really want me to say what I'm about to say right now?
Are you drinking Starbucks?
Go
I
ahead.
asked you a yes or no question.
Yeah, yes, I am.
All right, that's it.
Oh, you
That's
want me
it.
to stop there? What
That's
were you
it. Yo,
drinking?
give me the monsters, because all we drink here is Monster. But you know we don't fuck with motherfucking,
Listen,
we don't fuck with Starbucks.
there's a
And
few
that's the last time
hypocrites
we're going to mention them.
to the left of me, but
I don't
it's
drink
all
coffee,
good.
so I don't get
That wasn't
Fuck
coffee.
outta
Live,
here.
all right, so Live Action did a great thing as a good friend, and after we jumped in the water, he went on his own accord. I guess he went to Starbucks, because that's like one of the only coffee spots by Coney Island that you could drive through, so you don't got to get out of nothing, and brought the whole crew hot chocolates.
Live action.
Live
Word.
action.
It is cold as a motherfucker, bro.
I don't fuck with Starbucks like that.
Same.
First of all, besides like people banning them, that's cool too.
Yeah.
But Starbucks is just trash. I never liked their coffee ever. Ever.
They have a lot of stores, bro.
But when it's when you just jumped in the frigid water on a freezing day and somebody hands you a fucking hot chocolate, you're not gonna ask, where did this come from?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, thank you, my brother. You are the man.
Thank you,
Word.
King.
Thank
Thank you, King.
Yo,
For this hot
not only
tea.
that, Starbucks,
King
this shit
David,
is not only
thank you.
trash, but homie, a small chocolate, $5.
Damn. Treacherous.
Shit is treacherous. It's not even worth $5. I could have went to the
Absolutely not.
bodega, got 10 of
Bro,
them.
that's a whole gallon of milk.
Yo, and they think because they put the little whipped cream on top like it was gonna make it better. That shit was,
Yeah, before the ban, I wasn't fucking with Starbucks.
Yo, but why did they get
especially now.
banned?
Cause from what I heard, that I don't know. I really
Politics,
don't know.
maybe
Politics.
Because they support genocide.
And that's it. There you
DK.
go.
Starbucks?
Politics.
politics.
Yes.
Politics, and that's we don't do politics.
We don't do politics or religion.
on
so.
this But yeah,
And I don't
because
support genocide.
apparently they sent money
Oh,
to
some war shit?
genocide. Yeah, against
It's
whatever.
too cold for that. It's
Yeah,
too cold
yeah,
for that.
it's
What
too
else we
cold.
got
Who
on
gives
the
a fuck
menu?
about it?
Yeah.
Nems, what else we got on the menu, bro?
Let's start off with New Year's resolutions.
Ooh.
What do you got, Paz?
My New Year's resolution is to be better. And what I mean by when I say that is, I want to be a better father, a better husband, a better friend, a better son, just a better person in general. That's what I'm on.
Did you ask Ron Mills if you could bring your kids today?
No, I did not. I don't like asking for favors, just like you don't.
Oh, but you want me to do it?
Nah, you the boss, homie. You got an ID. I don't. I'm a guest. I got to check in
Yo,
every
listen,
time.
last
Here we
week
go.
for Disrespect Radio, Paz said, yo, can I bring his kids? His kids are amazing. They're fucking hilarious, right?
Facts.
So
I love my kids
it was
too.
Christmas
Shout out.
night that we were filming. So I was like, yeah, Paz, of course you could bring, I hit Ron Mill, I asked for a favor. I hate asking for favors. I don't like, you know what it is? I hold my favors wisely to ask for something that I really want to get done rather than, just, I choose my favors wisely. So I did that. It's Christmas. Yo, Paz, yeah. Ron Mill said, yeah. Today, we're like, yo, we got to go to radio. Paz said, yo, I want to bring my kids again. Second week in a row. Again, it's a holiday. It's New Year's Day. But it ain't Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And I just asked for a favor. So I said, yo, I really don't want to ask for a favor. Ron Mills, the program director of Shade 45, is coming to Coney Island to jump in the water. He said with us, but he went in before we got here. But we did see him right here. And I told Paz, he's going to be there. You ask him, because I don't want to ask for favors. You ask him. He said, okay. And he didn't ask him. So
They be
Well,
on
now-
it like that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know you're not. Ron Mills already got on me for having 5 other guests. I mean, 5. We're not supposed to have no guests. The Disrespect Radio is technically just supposed to be me. So every week, I give him 5 other names, U4 and Mello. So already, he's like, yo, that's too many. I'm like, yo, these are my co-hosts. If they can't come up, I'm not doing the show. So he let it ride. But it's already not supposed to be that many. So one time Chrissy asked her, could she bring somebody? Boom, I just threw the name on. Last week, his kids, of course. And they got on the radio and they bodied it.
They
great.
shit.
Yeah.
And they were
were
really
good,
excited
bro.
about it. They're good kids. And you know, they offer New Year's, Christmas. I'm a big family guy. That's all I got is my family. You know what I'm saying? And God. So when I get a chance, especially New Year's or Christmas,
Yo,
I'm be with my kids if I could. You know
them
what I'm
niggas
saying?
are funny, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Hilarious.
They were funny.
And we didn't prep them. Nems did what Nems do. Like, yo, sit down on the mics. Cause I just had them on the couch, just watch what we do and see if you like it. You know, they 16. See, maybe we pushed them into a lane. And Nems put them on the mic, and they bodied that shit. So I thank you for
Yeah,
that.
that
They
was
did
fire.
great.
Yeah.
All right, so
Fire.
be a better
Be a
Be a
better
better
person all around.
person.
That's
All right,
all around.
6.
Last year, my resolution was to bring all my ideas into fruition. And this year, my resolution, which I did a lot of that. And this year, my resolution is for those ideas to yield, to be profitable. You know what I'm saying? To bring in money around those ideas.
Nice.
And I already got a lot of things lined up for where 2025 is gonna look amazing.
That's perfect.
Word.
Good for you.
What up? Fire.
Boom.
job.
CB.
Nice. So I have 3 resolutions, but the first 2, one of them is no more vaping.
What?
You're not gonna see a vape in my mouth anymore.
Hold on, just
Yo.
Speaking
when
of
you
that,
say
that's on
in
my
your
list.
mouth, hold on,
That- yo.
hold on. When you
Yo.
say in your mouth,
Wow, there's other
she
ways.
doesn't mean like to her mouth.
She doesn't mean like
she
this.
means like
Look.
in her mouth. Like when she vapes, this shit be to the back of her neck.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. Look,
I never seen nobody.
we
vape
doing
like that.
Disrespect Radio like 2 weeks ago. Chrissy is all in her phone, right? She's clearly going through, I don't know, she's very intent on her phone where she's not paying attention to anything else around her.
On the radio, yeah.
While we're on the radio, but a song is playing, so she's good. It's
yeah,
free time.
Facts.
I look over, and she takes literally, I don't even want to do the gesture, but she takes the vape. The vape is like this long. She put up to like here, she went like this.
She put it
I
up,
don't
yo.
wanna
She
do
put
it.
yo.
Just
She
for y'all.
put it up to the
So
battery.
Yubert,
hold on.
hold up, because we're gonna get to this too. Because Yubert we're gonna get to this. Yubert got mad that we was making fun of him on one of the clips.
Go ahead, go ahead.
This is gonna get made fun of.
This is
right
a clip right here.
All right?
Right.
This is a clip.
Get ready.
I don't want to do this, but I'm
Do
doing
it.
it for the sake of the
Do it for
podcast.
the pod.
Chrissy is on her phone like this. This is my phone. Oh my God. Like this. She goes,
Yeah.
blows out a cloud, but only I saw it. I looked, nobody else is watching, but I see 6 seen it too. Me and 6 go.
I go.
She deep-throated this shit?
Nigga
He
to
throated
nigga
the
to
vape,
nuts.
homie.
No, so you know when the
She
vape,
vape to the nuts,
you
nigga.
know, I definitely vape back to the nuts.
If
The
the vape
vape-
had bull on, she'd have kissed him.
The vape was dying, so I feel like when you get more mouth on it and more
Hey,
sucking,
yeah.
it gets more
Who
smoke.
taught you that?
Yo, what the?
Who
And you sure
taught
you gay,
that?
my
Who
nigga?
taught you that?
Listen.
Yo, I've been vaping for a couple years now,
Yeah.
and that has never been the case.
Yeah, when it dies, if you go down on it more.
Fuck out.
Yo, she's not gay.
Well, it
not
doesn't
gay.
matter. It doesn't matter because I'm not going to be vaping anymore. So that's my one. I'm not going to be drinking anymore. No more little rosé. We're going to do
Aw.
another. I did good last year. I
Yeah,
did
You
six
did
months.
great last year.
I want,
you
I
did
want to go
amazing,
further,
facts.
and I don't want to go further as in like put a time limit. I just want to do it again and just keep doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So that's what I want to do. No vaping, no drinking, no romantic relationships. I'm not going to.
You gotta be the better. You gotta be the person you want to attract.
Facts. I just feel like that the last few relationships that I have been in, I love so hard, and I feel like I've just been like, I get like myself like really sucked into it to the point where I lose myself. And I'm, you know, Nem said it on the last pod, like, you know, I'm outgoing, I'm this, that, and the third, and I feel like certain relationships start to dim my light, and it kind of fucks me up, and I don't want that to happen anymore. I want to be me and be me fully and not hold back because I'm in a relationship that doesn't agree with who I am.
Fire.
So
That's good.
That's my resolution.
Those are good.
Those are good
That's 3
resolutions.
fire resolutions.
Thank you.
Live.
Live action.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. I really don't have no, what you call it, but I'm gonna try to stop staying off the phone and shit, see how I can work on that. Cause I be really like stuck on that shit.
Is it the iPhone that got you like
I
that?
think the iPhone
All
got him.
phones, man, that shit just be like,
I should be calling you.
yeah, that shit be like calling you, like check your phone, check your phone.
That's crazy.
Shit is like crack, you know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
I'll
check.
wake up you. I swear to God, I'll wake up. and
Yo,
be like,
then pause. I gotta put my
Word.
shit on mute cause the shit be like, bloop, bloop.
It's me and Paz going crazy with the memes.
Yo,
Yeah,
6 o'clock in the morning, the pod sending me mad shit. I'm like, what the fuck? My nigga don't
Facts.
Turn
sleep.
those notifications off.
Nothing.
See, I don't see none of that because I don't have no note for nothing.
Yeah.
For no social media, text, call. My phone be on Do Not Disturb. My phone is the most quiet out of everybody's here because I just don't give a fuck. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah, nah,
That's
but
how you
that
just
shit,
gotta be.
that shit is kind of like stucking. Like you get stuck on that shit. Like, yo, let me see what the, you know what I mean? And that shit is kind of like brainwashing.
Yeah.
And that
Hell
shit
yeah.
is like,
Yeah, it definitely
even
is.
on, like if I'm driving and I hear it go bloop, I be thinking it's a text or something. And I go and look. The other day I was driving to work and I almost swerved off. I said, oh shit. I put the shit down.
What
grabbed-
was it?
Huh?
What was it?
It was some bullshit. Pa sending some like comedy shit.
Ah, you almost got into
I trying to kill that nigga.
Yo, and I get up at 5 in the morning to go to work. And I hear the shit bloop. I'm like, thinking it's something important. I'm like, damn, what the, oh shit. So I'm gonna try to work on that. I'm
I get up
definitely,
early. My bad, you. I get up early.
yo,
every
I'm
day.
definitely
Facts.
gonna try the vapes. I just ain't throw this one out because I just spent 20 on this shit. But I've been noticing like I got in my car like 4, and I said, damn, that's $80 right there that I'm just vaping the fuck away.
Fact.
Wow, true.
So I'm gonna try to definitely work on this shit. I ain't gonna say it's a definite, but you'll see eventually I'm gonna leave this
You
shit like I
stopped
left
smoking, right?
cigarettes and all of that shit.
Yeah,
I
you
left
been stopped
smoking weed.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah,
Fire,
so
nigga. You can do it.
that's about it.
Just don't do it cold turkey, because Travis Barker's daughter, that girl, she went into the hospital from nicotine withdrawals from the vape.
She's fire.
Because she tried
too.
to, she's like 12, relax.
She's not
Got it.
12.
I know,
Like
she's
what?
actually 18, so you can say
Yeah.
it.
My
That's
So
the
what-
one from last year. The
What's up, brother?
That's the polar bear guy.
Oh yeah, he gave you the
Fuck
hat.
this
He gave you the hat last year.
cocksucker.
I like that jacket though. That jacket is
Yeah.
Tell him you
You
want
should
it.
make one.
Should have said,
fact.
yo, I
fact.
need a jacket like
My
that.
New Year's resolution is focus on my health, man. I stopped doing drugs. I did a lot, I focused on getting popping. Now I want to focus on being healthy. You know what I'm saying? Last year, at the beginning of the year, I started. And then when we went on tour, that shit just fucked everything up. Because on tour, you basically like living in 7-Elevens or just gas station food.
Leaving on
That's
the road.
all you really eating the whole time because you on the road 12 hours, getting to the next city to perform that night. Then the venue got bullshit for you to eat.
The hotel
Then by the
got
time you
shit.
get out the show, there's nothing open except the bullshit foods. So that tour really like fucked it up. But I want to stop eating after 8 p.m. I want to just start getting healthy. I stopped working out with Mello because I was like, yo, I'm bulking up with the muscle, but I'm not eating right. So I'm getting fatter and gaining muscle, so I'm getting fucking fatter. Like just getting bigger.
Bigger,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So like I'm fat, but my shit is solid. Like you can't even it's not like the Pillsbury Doughboy where you could be like, "Ee." Nah, my shit is like pink, solid fat. I'm like the juggernaut out here. You heard?
Juggernaut.
But that's what I want to do for 2025, man. Is just focus on health. I'm getting older. Health is, the main thing that you want. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So the main thing we got another goal. This is not a resolution, but a goal for 2025 is that we got to get Chrissy, not by any of us. We got to get Chrissy pregnant and taken care of by a man. We got to
Nigga said
find
not by any of us.
Seriously, because
we gotta find Chrissy a man
Facts.
to take care of her and get her pregnant.
right,
Facts.
and let her do her, cause she a
And
local.
she gotta have money.
Yo,
and he
I've
got
been-
Two things I don't
Yo,
give a
CB,
fuck
I've
or
been
want.
saying this shit for a year. Last year I said, yo, you should have a kid. You mad good to your dog. I can see you being a mom. She was like, yeah, I don't like dick. Right? She said that. So I said, yo, the way you
Put
cook
it in
for
the
your
cup
dog,
for me.
yo, you attract mad niggas like that. That's what you need, right?
And you equate the dog to a kid anyway, so you might as
Yeah.
well.
And
do
yo,
it.
don't
Yo,
try
Thor
to
needs a dad, my
don't
nigga.
try to get at her if
I'm
you
his
ain't got
daddy
no
and his
fun
mommy.
zoom.
Nah. Yeah, I can't get out
Yo,
of
if you ain't ready to move her into your crib today,
Facts. Take care of her financially.
And
take care
not
of
no
her
apartment.
financially,
Facts.
then
Yeah.
don't even step to the
Cause
plate.
her clock
It
is
gotta be a
motherfucking.
house,
her
not an
clock is like
apartment.
this. Dun, dun.
So
That shit
every
was
episode, what
top,
we're gonna
tick,
start
top.
doing is we're gonna bring either bring them or bring their name up, a candidate.
Scary.
Yeah,
Oh, so we got to come up with a
It's-
candidate
it's-
every
yeah,
episode?
Candidate
Yeah,
for
for
Chrissy,
Chrissy.
every week.
Hey, listen, I'll
Your
keep,
best
keep an open
judgment
mind.
got
I'll
you.
keep it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yo,
I'll keep an
your
open
best
mind.
judgment
but
got you here. Let us think for you now.
Yeah.
And don't send
So
no
look, this
pictures
is
of
the-
your
Let the
apartment.
man
Let
Yeah.
the
think
man,
for you.
hold on. Look,
Hold on.
she said that she's been 18 years straight and 18 years gay.
She in the middle.
That's facts.
So right now, this is a deciding
This is
factor,
to break
bro.
guys,
to
this
break
is-
the ice.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, she's right.
you either gonna be straight or
She's
gay
right,
this
guys.
year. Like,
She's right. She'll give you a
She's
boy.
right.
Niggas are
She's
literally
right.
trying
She'll
to
give
sell
you a
me.
boy.
Yo,
She'll
and
give
I'm
you a
being
boy.
sold right now.
Yo,
Everybody
we
with a
want
son, she's
houses.
right.
We don't want apartments.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Facts.
You know what I
lawns
mean?
and
If
all
you
of
got
that.
an apartment, she already got that.
So that's what they want.
No, what's
I
the
want
qualifying?
bitches.
Look, so if you was to get a man, what's the qualifying, credentials that they would have? Like he just said no apartment. What would it take
The
for you
criteria.
to fuck with a man?
Yeah, the criteria.
What's the criteria?
Oh my God! Don't touch me. Don't touch me. As long as we have like a non-physical relationship. And
non-physical?
So how you gonna?
You got to get pregnant though.
You gotta
I
get
think-
pregnant.
Yeah, IVF. There's so
Yo,
many
she
ways
did,
to
she
get
did
pregnant.
it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crooked.
Yeah.
She like hacksaw Jim
All right,
Duggan.
yo,
IVF. Fucking, you have to be smart. So intelligent. Stable, mentally stable. I don't need any history of mental health. I have enough in my family.
Hey guys, listen. She don't know what she wants.
Yeah, let
All
us
right?
figure out what she wants.
Bring
Yeah.
the money, bring the crib,
Yeah.
and then you set the rules.
You gotta love dogs.
Yeah.
You gotta love dogs. You gotta have a fucking big ass
Sense of
crib.
humor.
And a hot girl.
And
She
give
likes,
her,
she
give her a
likes
whole
Jeeps
pass.
and shit like that.
Give her a whole pass here and there. Let her go
if
with
you
the
a
fucking
girl-
Let the
girl.
whole pass be forever.
And if you a female, you gotta bring a house. You can't come
There's
empty
no
handed.
female.
No
female,
female. She gotta
you-
get pregnant.
All right, all right.
Look
She's
at what that shit got her,
37,
bro.
Her clock is motherfucking banging. Bang,
Yo, look at
bang,
little
bang.
Kim.
Listen, if you
Yo.
really look at it, there's women having kids, beautiful pregnancies at 40, 41, 42.
That's high risk. Come on.
That's not it. Listen,
That's
Yo,
high
it's
risk.
starting to
as a
snow out
man,
here.
you're telling
I
me.
don't know what it's
but
doing,
okay.
but it's getting
Okay.
motherfucking.
Mansplain
It's
me
raining.
more about the
Yeah.
female
I mean, I don't know. I
anatomy.
could have a kid at 80. I could just come in and
Shit, Janet Jackson had one at 50.
So I don't got no problem. My wibbles don't dry up. They swimming right
Can you
now.
Not right
spoon
now.
for me?
Not yet.
Shit.
You
If it
heard?
starts raining a little more, then we will.
Yeah, we gotta go. We good. We
I
don't-
think this is just like a passing shit, because it don't say it's gonna rain at all.
It's getting on the lens, so it's blurring the shot.
Oh, man.
My cameras.
Right when we cooking, it's always when, it's not like when we don't have nothing to say and it's boring podcast. It's always when we really cooking, something happens. Always.
Don't
Shit
you have
is
like
treacherous.
the little umbrellas for the cameras?
Shit
Camera
is
No,
umbrellas?
treacherous
no,
out
fact.
here. It look like it's about to pour.
don't
No,
know
we
what the fuck we
doing,
was talking
this is
about.
what we doing.
What we doing?
All right? It's cold. I'm done sitting out here, bro. I really am. 50th episode, we taking our talents to the FYL store inside. We're going inside. That's it. Let's go.
All right.
We'll be right back. Bang! It's the magic of motherfucking television. You
Movie
heard?
magic.
Transparent.
Episode 50. I told y'all it's gonna happen soon enough.
50-50.
Man, fuck that cold shit, bro. It started raining. Framed by Legends, Theo Ray, he started bitching about his cameras. You know, he treats them cameras better than fucking parents treat children.
He be fucking the
She
cameras.
treats them cameras.
Damn.
He treats them cameras better than Chrissy treats store.
That's not true.
You heard?
Chrissy treats girls.
Cressy said, "Hell's no, I take Thor jet skiing."
Did you?
I took him out on
facts.
the boat.
Dumbest shit I ever heard.
Dumb. He loved
Why
it.
you think he loved it? Look, she said it.
He
Said he loved it.
He
I hope
loves
a
it.
fucking
That
shark
nigga was
came in.
paranoid, nigga.
What? He probably shitted in the water.
He jumped in the water though. He's
He
good.
definitely should have.
Yeah,
Yo.
on a boat.
So look, we fucking in the store. Let's just get right into it. Monster Energy drip check. You see the monster fridge, all of that. Start with me. Cool, calm, Eric Emanuel's Woodland Timbs, Woodland motherfucking Timbs, Woodland sweatpants. Got the olive 9s. These are the old ones too. I got the new ones fresh too in the crib. I didn't even wear them yet.
Wait, that's the OGs from the first episode?
That's the OGs from the first episode. You
Damn.
heard? And so, damn, it broke my streak because it's episode 50, so I brought back some nostalgia. But really, I like to wear a different pair of sneakers every episode.
Facts.
You heard?
I don't.
Yeah. We got the
Hated it.
we got the FYL blank hoodie, specially made, sample. Carhartt jacket I bought from a crackhead for $20. It's the warmest, mad warm.
That was a lick right
Then we
there.
got the fucking Lids Woodland camo from Lids HD. We just, we did a special thing at Lids, me and Paz. And technically I don't have no FYL on, but we in the FYL store.
Yeah,
So,
facts.
There we go.
In the headquarters,
Saved yourself.
nigga. We
Saved
home.
yourself.
boom.
We home.
Yeah, Paz.
Well, and the thing you're gonna see the Peruvier hat, that was Sixers hat, because we was on the boardwalk, but I don't have it no more. I got my regular degular. I got the Heron Preston hoodie that my old lady got me, the Zara Peacoat, essential track pants, the sweats under those freezing, and the 4 Jordans, man. We outside, inside.
Inside, outside.
Yo, technically this is like sovereign land, just like Disney World in Florida. This is sovereign land. So technically this store is really outside. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And I got
It's a
FYL.
landmark.
I got FYL.
Boom.
Yeah. I got a Yankee fitted. I got a LA Apparel hoodie, Dolce & Gabbana jeans, New Balance 960s, and my FYL, I had to pack it up. It was on the beach with me. But I'm in the FYL store.
And a robe.
What's up
and a
with the robe?
Oh, I
The
got a
robe is
robe
fly.
too. Yeah, facts.
the
You know what?
Yankee
This is
vibe.
not even new. I had this shit for like years, but I
that
don't
a
wear
Christmas
robes.
gift?
Nah, I don't even know when I got it, but it held me down when we were outside on the beach. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I took the.
I'm not really a robe nigga. You a robe nigga?
I got that Coney Island amphitheater
that's
one
what I
from the
brought.
fucking
That's what-
Gorilla
that's
Fest.
what I
I be
brought.
wearing
It's
that in the
actually-
mornings in my crib.
I'm kind of feeling this shit. Like I might invest in a Versace joint.
Yeah,
Like,
Yo,
I
I got a
like five, I got
Versace.
like 5 robes.
I got a
Word,
Versace
you a
robe
nigga. My son's a robe nigga.
with my name on the back, and it's by Versace because it's like
Word.
$100 extra to put your name on the
Word.
back.
Yeah, you wore it one episode.
Yeah,
Bespoke.
it don't fit me. It won't even get like this far. Damn. And that's the biggest size Versace has. Like it won't go like this. It goes like I could, and it
shit
goes
is
like
Versace.
this.
So just front with it on. Just
Yeah, that's
front
what I
with
did
it
on
on.
the-
Yeah,
that's what I did on the
yeah,
episode.
yeah, that's right.
Like a
That's right.
fucking
Yeah,
kimono.
Yeah, facts.
Fits
Like
like
a kimono dragon.
Or just wear it
Damn.
backwards.
Remember the kimono dragon fell on me?
Is that a kimono? It's
Nigga said a kimono.
Oh, yeah, yo, that shit was scary as fuck.
Where?
Backstage, he was performing, and the nigga had it on his shoulder. I'm like, what is that? He like, a kimono dragon, look. And I said, nah. He
Son,
said-
that nigga
and
did not
shit
have a kimono
yo, I
dragon,
swear to
my
God,
nigga.
it was me and Chyan. We said, oh, that shit said, it hit the floor, and then started. I said, yo, what the fuck is going on back here? And you was like, bing bong. I was like, that ass.
Fucking,
scary.
those are huge too. a
Yeah, he had it on his
kimono.
shoulder. Yeah, I was like, what is that?
Son, that nigga
He
did
said,
not
look,
have a
this
kimono
shit ain't like me
dragon.
or
He just
something.
trying to
Yo,
scare
them
you.
shits
son.
telling
eat
you.
deer.
Nigga, them shits
I would
is
not let that
toxic
shit
as
bother
fuck. Like
me.
if any
I'll
kimono
bite you, they
dragon
chopping off
saliva
your
gets
arm.
you.
Nah, that shit's actually prehistoric.
He had
Yeah,
some
facts.
weird. It wasn't something I seen before. Why I could say, nah, it wasn't. I don't know if that's what he had, but he had some. He said that's
It's a
what it
fucking
was.
dinosaur.
My man, that
Yo,
shit,
all of that
went
shit-
like this. I was
All of
like,
that shit came from a robe that don't fit. We really the
Facts.
illest podcast that ever do this.
From robes that don't fit to
Komodo
Komodo dragons.
dragons.
That's because I'm a local. Sorry.
This is one of my favorite videos right here. I love this
What's
video.
that?
That was hard that
Nathan's.
night.
And
Yeah,
that never
Nathan's.
came out on nothing. That came out on
It
fucking.
never came out on Nathan.
That came out as a single. Yeah, by
That's a
itself.
fire ass song.
Produced by
too.
Drummer Boy in Atlanta.
That shit had mad people out that day.
Oh,
You know why? That's
Yo,
at the
for
height
real.
of Bing Bong. I put a video on my Instagram, said, yo, you know, Bing Bong was the last song. That shit went viral. We had Nathan's at this time. Yo, we literally shut the block down. The cops shut it down. It was so many people. I love that video.
Nathan's was so mad.
Nigga, I
too.
brought
Yeah,
my
facts.
kids out to that shit. Them niggas had Cuban
Nah,
link
Nathan's
chains
wasn't
on.
mad.
Yo, we
Niggas
rolled
was
from the
outside.
store
They were
with
like
mad
two.
people.
Yeah,
This is before I
everybody
had
was
the camo truck. I had the black Denali. Bro, mad people were in the back of it. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting.
I was sitting on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
facts. That's a dope ass video.
Nathan's was happy. They was like, what? He brung mad bread. Cause
Facts.
people
At
was going
first they
in
was
there
happy, and
eating.
then when
They
the
used to send you
sidewalk
some-
was so much people, they couldn't get into Nathan's. That now they was tight.
Yeah, that's a dope ass video.
Yeah, but in the long run, you did something good for good for them. I got the Camel 9060s. I got these blue jeans, ripped jeans. I got my FYL hoodie from Mello. Thank you. Al.
That
I
he
got-
stole from the FYL store.
Wow.
FYL
He
brand
did
dot
check?
com.
Did he pay?
Mellow
Limited
allegedly.
edition.
Hey,
He actually paid and bought this for me, so that's love.
Sweetheart.
I got this daily season jacket that I just picked up. I don't even know this brand, but it's just mad warm. I had a Kith hat on, but I switched to these little Spice Girl vibes. I was feeling to be inside my inside hat. And that's it.
My inside hat.
My inside hat is usually a condom.
My Jimmy hat.
Yeah, I got my yellow AV on. I got my yellow live action. And I got my, what's these shits called again?
Vomeros.
Huh?
Vomeros.
Ferreros.
Ferrero Rocher.
The Vita
I got my
Guerrero.
Ferreros Air Maxes. Got them at the Nike outlet. Shit is lit.
He really didn't get them at the Nike. I know where he got them.
I know where he got it from.
He don't
That's
want
my
to say the
scumbag.
names.
Nah, I'm going to say that's my scumbag of the week.
We
when
said
get
it
to
last,
shit.
Scumbag.
That was at the Patreon. This is a real episode. I want to give it to him.
Oh,
Give it to him good.
he says he's gonna get the whole
That's a
shaft.
fucking clip for
Getting
that
it to the
scumbag.
elbow, homie.
Now,
Yeah.
since the boardwalk, we mentioned it. We said how Yubert got mad at us. He actually didn't speak to us for 2 days.
Facts. I was like, yo, where's Hubert?
For 2 days, he didn't speak to us.
Oh,
So if you should be following us
we
on
go.
Instagram, Outside with Gorilla Nems. If you're not, every day we post a clip from previous episodes. So we posted the one clip where Yubert says, see who could piss the furthest? And we was like, what?
Who taught you that?
Nah,
All
cause y'all
of it-
niggas like editing shit to the queue. y'all love editing shit like, I said, damn, they kind of nice with that. They trying to make a nigga look gay.
But then,
They trying to fuck
then
me up.
it was that, and we all was commenting on it, like laughing and joking. And he hit the group chat and said, I'm glad y'all all laughing at me.
But I read it with the bass. I heard him.
Yeah.
I
I
was
can
like,
hear it too. I can hear
Y'all
it
lying because if I would have been mad, I would have put everything in capital.
okay. So now we know.
Huh?
So why didn't you speak to us for 2 days after that?
I spoke.
Nah, you didn't.
You were MIA.
You know,
you was
I wasn't
MIA, my nigga.
because when in the group chat, I'm not one of them spelling sentences. I'm not doing all of that shit. So if it's
Spelling
one-on-one person shit, it's 5 of y'all. So it's like y'all all blazing me from all angles.
Yo, Ray, make a reel of that.
He does it
Ray,
to
make a
himself.
reel of that shit.
Yo, this
Make a
guy's
reel of
like
that.
a pro.
He does
He's
it
like,
to
He's like
himself.
a pro. You could just.
You know what I know about this new generation, man?
What?
These things is super weird.
Yo, live. This
Yo,
nigga
you
Ray.
can't even speak because everything you say is
Hey, yo.
Yo,
fruit
live.
pie shit, man.
Live, this nigga Ray was like, yo, what's up with Live in the chat? That nigga's tight. So I said, yeah, I just got off the phone with that nigga. He said he's gonna fuck you up when he He was like, nah, nigga, I make mad reels. I'm not the real. He said, that's not true. That's not true.
You know what? At the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck what they say about me because they don't know me.
No,
So
but
when
we
you
know
don't,
you.
like me, I don't know somebody.
We know you though.
Yeah, I know.
you.
I'm saying not y'all. I'm saying like the other comments.
Yeah.
They don't know me, so I really don't care.
But none of them, I've read the comments for that one, because once you got mad, I said, let me see what people saying. And nobody really was saying nothing bad. They were all just laughing. You were just mad, they was laughing.
So
and
it goes like this. When you don't like to lose, like me, I don't like to lose. And if I do lose, I got to take that L. But when I know I'll be winning, I tell a motherfucker off the rip, yo, you can't pee further than me. You can't spit further than me. I beat you
can't
in
do nothing
hopscotch,
better than me,
nigga.
nigga.
I beat you in double dutch. That's how
I
it
say
is.
more
You're just
gay
a
shit than you.
you're just
All of that
competitive.
shit. You want to go on the fruit pie shit? I say more fruit pie shit than you. Fuck it.
Nigga, I'm the nicest.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
the
outta here,
nicest.
nigga.
I beat you on all that shit. Fuck
so
it.
what we explained to him in that, and I think that's why it lightened them up, is like, yo, today was just your turn. What about the time when I said I woke up and I had cum all over me? You know what I'm saying? Or we
What
kill
about
pussy
every
every
episode
week.
when I'm getting my ass rear-ended?
Hey, yo.
Exactly.
I'm telling you,
I
she with
forgot
it.
what you did.
Fuck outta
She
here.
with it, I'm telling you.
I forgot what you did, but niggas is on your heels for like a whole season.
Well, I don't care.
The
I know
villain.
we didn't give a fuck, but I'm just saying it was crazy.
Facts.
Like,
It is what it
all
is.
of us, all of us been through that moment. That shit
Yeah,
was
like,
hilarious.
you know, I don't know. I don't even, fuck
It'd be
it. It is what
hilarious,
it is, bro.
Yo, the
If it
funniest
makes
shit.
you laugh, fuck it. It makes you laugh.
Yo,
If
the-
you think otherwise, then I don't know about your thought process, man.
Nah, the
what I
funniest
mean?
shit, the nigga Nems like, yo, you want me to delete it? Just say that. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's bullshit because he's gonna wait for that nigga to say, yo, delete that shit, and then be like, nah.
He know I ain't gonna say that.
Nah,
said-
I was serious. I was gonna
Nah,
do that.
but listen.
I don't want him in his feelings.
Look. First of all, even if you delete it, it's already out there.
Yeah, fact.
Too late.
You know what I mean? It's too late. So, and plus I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell you, yo, delete it. I don't give a fuck, yo. If you come up on me, this is for the people that watch the podcast.
Oh my God.
If you run up on me on some stupid shit, you gonna get stupid shit right back at you.
Yeah, fact.
Bing bong.
Now, we went out partying the other night. It was me, Paz, Six. We went to an event. And we ran into a guy whose name was Wibble.
Nah.
Esa
we didn't-
loca.
I don't know if that was his name, but
Nah,
I
it
heard,
wasn't his name. So
we
look,
heard him.
we had an event for Playmakers. Shouts to Playmakers. Then you can
Shout
go.
out to my guys.
This
at
is not
Playmaker,
outside with
man.
Gorilla Paz.
Yeah.
Outside of Gorilla Pie.
Relax,
cook, let him
relax,
cook.
Poppy. Let me
Let him
stir the
cook.
pot. Then you can taste a little, Poppy.
Hey.
So we was out. Shouts to Playmakers. We was at an event. We was there. Shouts to my man Vinny Lambino. Hazardous Sounds from Drink Champs was out with us. Came from Miami.
Facts.
And then also Psycho Les was in the building. Psycho Les's man, A Grade is his real name.
I think that's his manager.
Yeah, that's his manager. So they drinking, having a good time. We just sitting in the corner chilling. But Psycho Les and A Grade and Hazardous and Vinny, we all chilling. Psycho Les and A Grade is not beasting, but they messing with the chicks. Da 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 da. We hear him tell the chick, she asks, what's his name? What's your name? He said, my name is Wibble.
And he said that shit.
He was dead ass, and me and Six both went. And then he saw us, and he said,
Yeah.
on the low though, above the girls. Nah, that's my name. I said, that's your name forever.
Facts.
I said, that's
Yo,
your
I
name
have him
forever.
saved on the Webbo, and on Christmas and New Year's, I text that nigga.
And now we in the
Merry
spot.
Merry
Webbo.
Christmas, Webbo.
Yo,
Word.
check it out. We in the spot now. We at the Playmaker shit. It's an event. We chilling in the corner. We got our own little section. And I start, Dale huevo,
Dale huevo.
and everybody in there going, Dale.
Yo, we hung out with him, Psycho Les, Vinny, till like 3 a.m.
Fact.
The whole
Facts.
night, we was calling him Wibble. Now, if
facts.
people don't know what Wibble means in Spanish, what does it mean?
My
Eggs
dude.
or nuts. Eggs or
Bowl.
nuts.
Yeah, it really means eggs, but it's really a slang for my nuts, my
nuts,
bowls.
My huevito.
Yeah. So he
My
called
huevos.
himself Wibble. Everybody that came up to us was like, yo, you met Wibble?
Yeah.
Da, da, da. Yo, he was, that's his name forever now.
Yeah,
That's the
now
first
that's
time
him.
we hung
Yeah,
out with
I
for
don't
him.
even care what his name is. His
Yeah.
name is Wibble.
You
Facts.
saved in my phone under that, my nigga.
That's
That's it,
hilarious.
You come out to party with us. We don't know you like that. Once
You make up a name.
Your
I
name
said,
is
bro,
gonna be what you made funny for that night.
And
Nah,
I
he
even-
he fucked with
Nah,
us
he
though.
gave
Nah,
himself that name.
I'ma
But
tell you,
I
he
said, yo,
fucked with
bro,
us.
you could have gave yourself any name. Why Wibble?
Nah, he texted me. He said, yo, shout out to y'all niggas, bro. I had mad fun with y'all niggas. Anytime y'all outside, I'm there.
Yo, everybody,
Sleepy baby.
That's what happens when you
Yo,
jump in
Ray,
that
put some
water.
sleepy ass music on this nigga.
yo, Mello, you ain't doing your job, Bob.
Lullaby.
Your job is to skip every commercial on YouTube.
You got one job.
All
Mello was so
right.
happy when you said, yo, we coming to the store. What?
Facts.
That nigga cleaned the middle up so fast. Get out of here.
Yo, what was my next thing?
I don't know.
What
I
was
know,
that
nigga,
thing?
you fell
about to fall
asleep.
You started yawning.
You said I said, anybody?
My man,
all right,
you got
guys.
Get that nigga
Yo,
Quinto. Get
we'll
that
be
nigga
back.
Quinto.
Pull out the cots like kindergarten. Niggas cleaning a little nap.
Yo,
Poppy.
facts.
Did that put a
Here's that little
lullaby?
thing
Put
that's
Tell
lullaby.
you, I
with
did
this.
not. Yo, all week I was built for today.
Yeah, nah.
Until I woke up this morning, I was not built for today. So when I woke up and, lately, I don't know. So the progression of my sleep has been, when I was sanitation, I was waking up every day like 4 a.m, right? So even on my days off, I would wake up like 7, 8. Then I retired from sanitation. Then the bing bong life started taking off. Every night we in the strip club. Then I start waking up 10, 11. Last year, started getting to 12. Now, bro, it's till like 1 o'clock I sleep.
Nah, what the
You're
fuck,
wasting the whole
nigga?
fucking
You don't even
day.
have
I
a
used to
morning.
say that. I remember I
That's
tweeted one
crazy.
time, like, yo, if you wake up, if it was like 2 in the afternoon, if you just waking up, man, just go back to sleep. Your day is wasted.
That
Facts.
is
But-
still true.
How my life is
night.
my life is the nighttime. Shouts to Hovain, rest in peace. I've said this quote that he told me when he was alive. He was alive when Bing Bong and all of that started, and I started to really pop. He told me, he was like, yo, when you're popping in New York City, it's like every night is your birthday. And that's the truth. Wherever we go, I never show ID. I don't have to dress up for clubs. I get free shit wherever I go. I live a nightlife. You know what I'm saying? Now my body's starting to get used to it. So the whole holiday season, since at least Thanksgiving, it moved somewhere along the lines. My sleep schedule went from noon to now 1 o'clock. Like I wake up between 12 and 1 now. So this morning I set my alarm for 10 o'clock. When that shit went off, bro,
He was
I
upset.
was like, oh,
Nigga was upset.
no.
Yeah, I called him because he
I
put a
was
text
tight.
in the
I was
chat.
tight.
I could tell. I'm like, yo, we doing this or what? Because I'm already here. I was already in Coney Island at 11. He was like, I don't know, Yubert's out there. Click.
No, I said,
No,
why
I
did
didn't hear
wouldn't-
from him. That's
he's-
why I texted, because I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
this
that's
nigga
what
was
you said.
up mad
Why
late.
wouldn't we be
I knew
doing
you was
it?
up mad
She
late.
was at her mother's house and she tells me, yo, the rats ate my car. You know what I'm saying? Could I fucking get a ride with you? So that's the first thing I said. I'm like, man, I'm stuck with Chrissy all day, man.
All day, baby.
Nah, but I didn't even answer her. I put the fucking snooze. By like 10:45, I was like, I have to get up, bro. Then other people, yo, where we meeting? Yeah. I'm like, then Yubert called me, yo, you want to do this? I was like, no. I was like, no, I don't
Nah,
wanna
that's
do
why
this.
yesterday when he texted, he said, yo, I really don't want to do this. I was like, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
He was
He
saying
texted
that
at
all
like 3
week.
in the morning.
Yeah, I
He
was
texted at like 2,
still
3 in the
up because
morning.
I was
That's why I
cleaning
texted
up
in the
last
morning.
night
I
till
said,
like
yo, this nigga
3:30
might
in the
not do
morning.
this shit.
Word. I was
Nah, I
freezing today.
listen, I was last night celebrating New Year's with people I love. My little man Sonic uppercut. You know what I'm saying? He had me wilding out. So got home like I went to sleep. Really, I started watching. I didn't know that they made that Sopranos documentary, David Chase, the guy that made it.
Oh, no, I
see
didn't
that.
I was
know
scrolling on TikTok like 3:30 in the morning, and I seen like, yo, they was talking bad about James Gandolfini. How could they do that on this HBO documentary? I said, what? What's that? I looked, found it. It's
said,
called Wise Guy, the documentary of David Chase and the Sopranos. So I was like, am I gonna start watching this right now at 3:30 in the morning?
You gotta commit.
Yeah.
You gotta commit.
I put it on. Within the first 10 minutes, I was like, I cannot watch. It's gonna keep me up till 6 in the morning.
It was
I
good?
said, It was starting to get good. Yeah. So I was like,
I'm watching that.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm turning this off because it's gonna keep me up. Still went to sleep like 3:30, 4. 10 o'clock, I was like, man, nah, man. Yubert, so Yubert's, you want to do this? I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. He was like, I don't want to do it neither. So I was about to call it off. Then he said, but my brother want to go. Now his brother, Yubert's brother, is in the army. We don't see him a lot. Eric, he plans to him, but my brother's here. He wants to go. And then Eric is like, come on, bro. I was like,
He's a
damn.
machine, too.
Eric is outside. I was like,
Yeah.
I got to go in, bro. And then I just manned
born
up.
identity.
Then I heard Chrissy downstairs yelling. I was like, she's already here. I didn't even respond to her. I was like,
I didn't even say yeah yet.
I hear her. I'm putting my stuff in the dryer. I was like, oh, you got to
shit.
be fucking
She
kidding me,
she
bro.
came to do laundry.
Yeah, then
Because I know he's
I hit
gonna
her-
leave me, so
then
I'm
I
like,
hit
I'm gonna
her
be right
at
there.
11:31. All right, let's go. I see a text. I'm doing my makeup. I need 10 minutes at 11:31. I'm like, nah, come out now. Then I left her. I left
You literally
her.
left me.
She made me come back. I came back. She's standing outside. I said, yo, bro, what do you
What
think?
her
Start the
makeup
year
supposed
like
to be
that?
done.
I
If you
saw
didn't
you
have
asked,
10, you
bro.
supposed to
asked
be
for the
done.
favor. You gotta be ready.
You know, I'm
You
not
can't
gonna make
ask for a favor
excuses.
and be
Wait,
a
I'm not
burden.
gonna make excuses.
But there's
and
nothing
I'm
to
not
talk
gonna
about.
give.
Then there's nothing to talk about.
I'm not.
That's
allowed
it.
to talk
That's
about
it.
Yeah, you could.
That's it.
That's it.
There's
You're not
nothing-
going to make
First off, are you
excuses.
silencing a woman in front of all of our
Yes.
viewers?
Yes. Because
How do you guys feel about
asked
that?
for a
Every
favor.
single time I speak, I get silenced. That's very, very
Silence
weird.
of the
That's
land.
Yo, guys, kill
strange.
her in the, listen,
Look at her
we're
mouth.
trying to
That's
upgrade her.
strange.
We're
She
trying
said-
to build her up, But guys,
And then every time I
crush her in the
speak, you
comments.
silence
Get
me.
her.
Crush her in the
Interesting.
comments.
This is how it goes. I'm gonna tell you.
Very
Look,
interesting.
look, check this out. This is how it goes. If I ask,
Very
for, a favor,
interesting.
if I ask for a favor, and he
Very
says
fucking
to be there
peculiar.
11:30, I'm gonna get there 11:15.
Even if he has to run down the ramp like a robot.
Facts.
Listen,
I'm ready.
If you had the morning that I had, you would understand, but we're not
Everybody
gonna
got
get
shit
into it.
going
So
on.
what
So look, this is, she told me that. If you had the, I said, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I said, listen.
And I said, I know.
So then she's playing the, everything I'm saying, yo, I don't give a, I know. Like I'm the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
No,
So then I
it's
tell
not-
her,
If you felt
Chrissy,
that way,
I
that's
love
good.
you. I love you. I want you to win. Nobody gives a fuck in life. Your mother don't give a fuck. Our family don't give a fuck. They do, but it's also like you gotta have a mind state that nobody
gotta
gives
win
a
by
fuck
yourself.
And
what's
it's-
going on.
it's
And he's
obvious.
right. He's right.
It's
I know that.
obvious.
That's why I said I know. I wasn't trying to be a dick. I was like, I know. Like you're spitting. You're spitting. You're 100%.
And I told her,
right.
yo, don't. I don't need you to
Spit them
respond.
facts.
Just internalize it.
Yeah.
We're
He's
getting
literally
older now. We're not
splitting.
kids. See, I grew up with Chrissy in the same household for a lot of years. So, yeah, we're not kids no more.
Yeah.
We're adults, and nobody cares what you're going through.
That's a
You
fact.
get an excuse like you don't know the morning I had. You don't. I told you don't
You
know
know
the morning I
fucking
had.
life I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know what the
Yeah.
What is yours more in life to win? Nobody cares. Work harder.
So,
That's
the
the motto.
so real quick, the
That's a
reason
gem
why I
right
was
there.
saying
It's
that was
over.
only no, I'm just saying the only reason why I was saying that was because I'm usually on time and I usually show up
No,
and I
you're
have
not.
my car.
Get
Yes,
the
I am.
radio.
Fuck outta
I've
here.
never been late.
Fuck outta here.
Have I ever been
Are
late
you
to
out of your
anything?
mind?
You guys show up to play ping pong. That's not work. That's not work. I don't gotta watch you guys play ping pong. It's not enjoying for me. Like who gives a fuck? I get there for
She's right.
radio
As long as
on
she's there by
time.
7, she's good.
I'm
It's
always
not
there
just
on
that.
time.
It's not just that.
So when I have
What
I
is
been
You guys
late?
play ping
Ping
pong.
pong. That was good.
I'll wait.
That was
Anyway,
a good one.
I'm on point.
Very
So,
interesting.
Yo, somebody,
peculiar.
I don't know if, was it sent here to the store? I think somebody sent me something here to the store, a whole mad big bag of ping pong balls. So now I got fresh
Are
ping
they
pong
good
balls.
ones?
Yeah.
Or they dead like
No, they're good.
Like
The official ones.
And I got my own paddle. You're done.
You're
Patreon.com
done.
/Gorilla Nems.
Yeah.
Go watch me bust Pa's ass.
Hey,
in
yo.
ping
Posh,
pong.
you gotta order you a ping pong paddle.
Need that. He meatloaf, homie. Trash.
Meatloaf.
He stand
Now-
right in the middle.
Meatloaf.
He just stand right in the middle. You just gotta go. Doo. You just look at it.
Shit gotta
him
get
11
real where
to
you
2.
diving.
You
Yo, so
That's
what
the
was
only
the
game.
Was that the last game?
No,
No,
he beat me the last game.
Oh, okay. Look at the leg go up. Oh, he beat me the last game. Hated it.
Now look, somebody, Mello, it wasn't you. Did you know that somebody called our next door neighbors, the meat market, and the Amazon store that's right there, claiming to be the ATF,
What?
and told them that they will be raiding the FYL store.
That's crazy, bro.
So they said,
What?
Listen,
Did they tell you?
yeah, they told us.
All right,
but
all right.
if
Good
They
neighbors,
told
they
Steph
good neighbors,
YL.
They good
Yeah, but
neighbors.
No, the
if it
Amazon I don't think told us. The meat market lady told us.
Imagine the Amazon spot like, yo, they just usually be there around.
Yeah, facts.
Damn.
So, did you know this, Mello?
Imagine if they call you before they don't do that.
Exactly.
Of course
They just
not.
That's
crush
first of
your
all.
soul.
Look, 3 things. One is we do no illegal activity here
We
at the
sell
FYL
shirts,
store.
homie.
Yeah.
Like dead ass.
And jokes.
Yeah, exactly. So one, I know they can come here anytime and do that, and they will find nothing. It's not, I'm not worried about that.
Maybe a
2
roach.
is, yeah, maybe a roach.
Maybe one of these
Maybe a
roaches.
fucking rat running in the back from upstairs. But 2 is, I'm not too familiar with the ATF's practices, but I'm pretty sure they don't call the surrounding
They
neighborhood.
don't
Yeah.
alert the whole neighborhood.
Yeah,
that
and
they're
tell them
coming
they're
to
gonna
raid
raid the store.
Especially the Bochinchera meat market lady.
Yeah,
That's gonna
facts.
fucking set up her own fucking surveillance now.
Surprise,
It probably was that
surprise.
lady Mello was beefing with that day.
Oh, word. That
Oh,
said she was gonna call
yeah.
the cops, Mello.
Yeah, she had that on video.
No returns, no exchange.
All
Yeah,
sales
fact.
final.
All sales final.
And then the third is
Get that nigga a marker, right?
you gotta realize that between Instagram, TikTok, all my social medias, I have over 1 million followers. and I post the address to the FYL store with the zip code every day on my story and in real shit. So you got to realize that, all right, the majority of my followers are regular people. But there's got to be
crazy
at least 100 that have severe mental issues.
100?
And that's
More than
low.
No,
that.
he's saying 100,000.
No, 100 I would say. I would say 100 that have severe mental issues.
Well, if you think about it, like when you watch Twitch and like live streamers, they have people that like millions of people watching them, and they'll get swatted. Like they'll know what that person's doing.
And some people
and
that
call
just don't
SWAT
like you
team and
neither.
get them
They just
swatted.
want to follow you just to
That's
see the shit that
crazy.
you do.
Yeah,
to
facts.
see if they can try to throw
You
you
got
under the
swatted?
bus.
Nah, me and Nems had a party here, and we leaving, the party done. And I see, it's like one of his fans, I ain't gonna say no names or nothing, but he like a little off. And I see him chilling in the hood with dudes. And I say, yo, Nems, look, he gonna get fucked. And the dude's chilling here.
Nah, it was one kid. He comes here. He's a great
was with
fan.
the
He
wolf?
buys. Look,
What? They
he's
was
a
gonna
good.
fuck him?
Yeah,
Swear
nah,
to
look.
God. I was
He
like, yo,
look.
we gotta get
He's
him.
around. He's a good kid. You can tell though that if he's not a little autistic, he's not playing with a full deck. But in like a good way, where he's not trying to hurt you. He's just off.
He's off. Yeah.
But he's a grown man.
He's a couple of
You know what I'm
sandwiches short
saying?
of a picnic.
You're gonna just like keep letting it ring.
He's a few cold
Please
cuts
shit don't
short of a
vibrate back
hero.
there, bro. Before I fire you.
Didn't we tell you? It's fucking.
He's about to come around.
Nah,
he got tight.
I love having Mello, Steph YL. They're the best.
Yeah,
They hold
facts.
down the store to an
Facts.
extent that I well beyond a level
Appreciation.
that appreciate. So this kid, he comes to all the store anniversaries. Now, I think this is dropping January 10th. January 11th, we all have somebody's at the door.
Yeah.
Let him in.
Nah, he just
blew a kiss.
He's window shopping.
Wanted to kiss the ring.
Nah, if we don't know him, let him come in and shop. That's part of being outside. Now, so this kid, he comes January 11th, 2-year anniversary at the FYL store, hosted by us, Static Select on the DJ, all of that. But so he comes to all the parties that we throw here. So once we shut the store down, I'm out.
We out of here.
I'm out of here.
You on your own after
Yeah,
that.
you on your own. So I see him off to the side with a bunch of guys from Coney Island. One of the guys from Coney Island, we be like, yo, he's definitely
He's like a Diddy.
on some gay shit.
He like
But he's a thug.
Yeah, he a murderer.
He's a murderer.
Yeah, facts. But he'll bunk you.
Yeah. So
Break
A
your
lot more
bookie.
common than you think.
yeah, so this kid is over there with a group of guys,
Chilling
but
with
this
them.
one guy is with him too.
That might murder his ass.
And I
Yeah.
told
Literally.
Nems, I said, yo, Nems, hold on. He stopped. I said, yo, look, he's gonna get fucked in there, bro. Nems, that's when I knew he got a heart. The nigga said, nah, yo, come here.
I backed up, beeped the horn, beep, beep, beep. I seen the kid, I said, yo, come here. And I don't know what I told him.
I said, yo, bro, it's getting late. I'm not here. We're not here to protect you anymore. It's not safe like
Yeah.
you think. So you should leave right now because I'm not gonna be here to protect you. And the kid knew.
He took that.
He
Yeah.
said,
broke
"All right,
out.
I'm out."
Yeah, he left
Right.
immediately.
Thank God.
And
Damn, that was official. Man.
Damn, you saved him.
I don't want
Imagine you
somebody
ain't-
coming to the store off my accord,
And say, I got
waking
my
up the next
bookie
morning
broken.
fucked.
What if I didn't?
Literally.
What if I didn't notice?
Or if he do some
saying?
live. Yo, I
Yeah.
went to Nems store, woke up with my booty broken. Shit is crazy. Yo,
Niggas
what the
tattoo
fuck?
bing bong on my butt cheek.
I had a BB tattooed on my butt.
Bomb.
BB.
Bing bong.
Yo,
So
that's
we over here saving lives.
yeah, facts.
Making sure you don't get raped. In your butt.
Yo, Mello, he looked like one of the fish from Nemo. You seen that guy?
Yeah,
That was a good coat. That was a good coat.
So Mello,
That niggas fucked up that gangster murder nigga night.
Nah, we probably did. He
He
really
probably like,
shut
yo,
up.
them niggas fucking my ass up.
Word, I'm
Hey,
with.
yo.
I
yo,
bagged
y'all gonna
shorty.
die laughing when we tell you who it is.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna say it
Nah,
on
not
camera.
yet.
But when we done filming, I'm gonna tell y'all who it is. You're gonna die laughing.
I said, yo, hold up. Yo, he gonna get fucked in there. She was so
he
funny.
did say that. He did say
I
that.
swear to God, they're gonna fuck him. Nems was like he was thinking like, should I let him get fucked?
Can't do that.
Nah, I was thinking like, will they really fuck him?
And then you say, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, they might.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Cause the kid's a nice kid, and he's like
he's harmless.
like man, he's like a little autistic cousin,
all right.
man. I don't know him, but he's like, you know, you got an autistic kid in your family. He don't deserve that, man.
Yeah, he's probably like too naive.
Like it's
and
all
just
good
following.
when we having a party here. This is like you safe over here.
Facts.
But when we leave, I
You're
can't
not
assure
safe
your
over
safety.
here. Yeah, facts.
Like you might or might not say, yo, I'm a fan of Nems. People might give you leeway, but there's people that might be like, I don't give a fuck. You in the war zone,
Yo.
homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about we had somebody over here that was helping us with like a clothing brand? He got pressed crazy.
Oh yeah. Nah, that was I had to personally apologize to him.
Yo,
Somebody came over here that I'm doing like a, you know, he's a designer. He wants to be a designer for me. Great guy, has dope designs.
Yeah, facts.
But he came here one time, showed us his shit, and then somebody on the outside was like, "Yo, homie, next time you come over here, bring me a hat."
Nah, they said, didn't you say?
No, this is the first time. This is the first time. Yo, next time you come over here, bring me a hat. And the kid was like, all right. The kid came back another time to show us some new designs he had. I was in here. I didn't know he was getting pressed. But it came to my attention that outside the FYL store, the guy who told him the first time, bring him the hat, pressed him and said, yo, what he said? I wasn't there.
He said,
Yo,
yo,
I
look at,
remember
no,
he was talking to him like regular. And the person said, oh, I remember you. Where my fucking hat at?
Yeah, then he said, look at my face. I ain't Nems, homie. If you tell me you gonna give me a hat, you give me a hat. Or you gonna fucking, or I'm taking whatever you got on you, homie. You understand that?
He was so scared, bro.
And he
I was
said,
like,
and it ain't nothing to laugh about, nigga. We really outside over here.
Live extortion.
Me and Paz were like this. Yo, he bugging.
Wait, so the designer dude, has he ever came back since?
Never came back.
No, he never came back.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh,
He came
because
back.
I called him and I said, yo, it was brought to my attention that this happened to you. And I was like, yo, let me assure you that you're good when you're over here. I said, you know, my guy was just, you know, he's very adamant about
He's thorough.
Yeah.
He's
About
very
hats. He loves
He loves hats, my man. Loves hats.
loves
really
hats,
loves
bro. Let me
hats.
tell you something.
Yo, the funny thing is, the FYL store, people come here all the time. When you come here, first of all, when you come into the FYL store in Coney Island is the most unsafe neighborhood.
In Brooklyn.
And one of the most unsafe places in New York City. But when you come on the block and come into the FYL store, you walk with an FYL bag, you're good. Nobody's gonna bother you.
Facts.
Now, if the store's closed and you just hanging around and you think because you're good at the FYL store, when I'm here or when it's open, you know, get your shit from here and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're in the war
Don't
zone.
linger around.
After that, it's free game.
Everybody, yeah, the fiends, everything, they gonna try to gas.
Facts.
Yo, you
Facts.
got a
Especially in the winter. Like the summer, I get it. You could go that way, go to the rides. Go to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
But don't go this way in Coney Island. You heard? Don't
Don't
keep
go
going
that
that
way.
way. That's it.
Yeah, don't go past the store
church.
and go.
The
Yeah,
church.
don't
Don't
go
go past
the
the church, porque
church.
allá es diablo allá. El diablo está por allá. They right there at that church.
They're gonna bless you if you pass that church.
Yeah, seriously bless you.
Mello, what would you do?
They're gonna fuck you.
Scott Mello's in the background taping us while we're getting filmed.
It was a favor for a favor. Somebody asked me to do
Who the fuck asked you to do that?
Chrissy.
Oh my
I
God.
said when you get a chance, get a quick behind the scenes because I'm making a reel for today. God forbid. It's literally
fucking
content.
girl
It's literally
just-
content for the pod.
Yo,
you
wait.
guys bitch said there's no content, and now I'm doing a whole reel for today, Polar Bear Brunch.
Go
and
ahead,
now
do your
again,
thing. Do
I'm
your
getting-
thing, girl.
The fuck?
It has.
I can't
Yo,
do
it
nothing
literally
with it.
has nothing to
Shine.
do with any of us.
It's literally
It's
going to be
all
a
about
real
her.
thing. How?
She's
Look,
building
I've been
guys, hey
recording
guys,
you.
I jumped in. Look, you seen the post she put about Monster Energy? That Monster Energy drip. It's just her in all her different outfits.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them is just her.
It's just her.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You tell
she's
me,
building her
yo,
content
he literally
and her
yells.
fan
He
base.
yells at Paz. You need to do more like Chrissy. And then when I do it, this is what I get. It's literally a lose-lose situation. So I don't give a fuck anymore. Keep fucking recording.
Hey, man.
Hold up.
Make that shit a 2-minute reel.
Oh,
Hold up, Mello.
she let her huevos hang
If you
today.
record again,
It's all right. I got my
You're
content.
fired.
Chrissy has to leave. and you're fired. Don't record again this
she
whole
said
shit.
she letting her
you, you
balls
got me,
hang.
Now listen, she is right about one thing, and I have that in my notes. I have that in my notes, and I shall read them right here what I wrote. Why do I have to do everything? Make holiday recaps, New Year's recaps. Nobody here is proactive except Six.
Except Six,
Thank
and
you.
I'm literally telling you I'm shooting content for today for all
You
of
know
us.
what? But Six does. You're talking about today what you're gonna do from here on.
Is
Six
that
has
okay?
done here and before.
So we living in the past. No
8
problem.
Hill, BC.
Listen, I
Do
go with
your
what I
thing.
know.
Do your thing. Build up your fan base. Build up your fan base.
Yeah, speak.
Hey yo, when I read that, that's literally the first thing I thought though. Like, damn, why he gotta do it? Why can't? So you should have asked differently. Like, yo, you think it's okay if I make a recap of all the shit for the year? Like, that's how you should have finessed it.
Who, her?
No, I'm talking about a
Her?
recap of the pod. I asked like earlier this week, a couple days ago, like, yo, we don't have a recap of 2024. Ray hit me and was like, yo, nobody asked me to make one, so I didn't make one. So I'm like, Ray, you good. But I'm saying there's 4 other people on this podcast that I'm the one that makes it happen, shows up. Six is very proactive. He produces the radio show. He does that, but Paz don't know how to fucking use a phone.
I know how to create.
This guy don't know how to use a
I
phone.
know how to use a phone, but I just
Chrissy,
don't want
whenever
to.
she posts, is just about herself.
I know how to create.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm funny.
but how about we take all the episodes of last year and take the funniest parts and make a 1.5 minute reel? Why do I have to be the one to do that? So I was just being like, yo, everybody on here has to be more proactive. So I take
try.
my criticism of you back for today. You can fucking put your face on. Like, that's the face
I
we
did.
had on
I just went
in
like this. I
Disrespect
can't
Radio.
do anything. I can't make faces. I can't speak. Guys, I'm just here to
You're
be
being marginalized.
fucking, like,
What you
I don't
saying, that you
understand.
need the green light for everything?
Everything. I can't do anything. Sir, may I please use the
Raise your
bathroom,
hand,
sir?
raise your hand.
Can I please have some water, sir?
Yo, raise your hand, teacher, teacher.
Excuse me, can I please, like, fucking breathe?
Speaking of
Crazy.
Chrissy,
Crazy.
She
Speaking
said
of
you
Chrissy,
rule with an iron
Fucking
fist.
nuts.
yo, she fucking keeps tabs on every dollar she fucking puts out for you guys, for any of us. What did she?
Where?
I don't know.
When?
Remember what it was, but recently.
So then it makes, then we gotta close that out because you don't even know what you're talking about.
Ken
What?
Starr.
You have, you don't even have an example.
If you don't have
Chrissy does
receipts,
this, but
then
I
you
don't got
gotta
no
drop it.
receipts.
Where was it? Was
Drop it.
Not
Oh,
Ken
it was the
Starr.
weed.
Yeah.
At my birthday party when we went bowling.
Ken Stars.
We good, Ray?
Yeah.
I bet. When we went bowling, it was funny.
I was there.
We
I was
all
there.
heard it.
I heard her.
I heard it too.
She, somebody, Ken or Paz is rolling
It
up.
was
with-
Paz,
what was it?
yeah.
Paz was rolling up with. She's like, "Can I hit that?" She's like, "Cause last week I had this and this," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, you keep tabs on all
So
the
can I
weed
tell
you
you
put
the
out."
reason
No,
why?
she did like this to me and Ken Stars. She said, last time I lit y'all up.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
so let me
yeah.
tell
Stars
you
was
why.
like,
Oh,
So let me tell you why.
Yo, the last time we
Because
see
they-
Ken
Hold on,
Stars,
let me
seem to
speak.
forget
hold
when
up,
I do
hold
it.
up. You're
Yo,
gonna
no
speak.
fighting, no
Hold on,
fighting,
You're gonna speak.
please.
Yo, look, this is me.
The
Look.
last time we saw Ken Stars
You want to
had to be over 6 months ago.
And she knew
No,
how
it
many
wasn't.
times.
We shot Go Fat Boy, so it was only a month and a half.
Yo, she tabs it
she
up.
kept the
man.
tab.
Because look, when you guys talk falsely, I can actually come with
Why you
receipts.
saying you guys?
Because you
I
guys
didn't
talking
say. I
false.
said that you said I let you.
Your whole premise is all fucked
Yo,
up.
to keep tabs for over a month and a half though, is still a long time.
I light up.
Yo, tell her
I
what
don't
you got
even-
your
I don't
degree
even
in.
know who smokes.
Forensic
I don't even keep
psychology.
track.
Yo, she's a psychologist, bro. You gotta have tabs on
I
shit.
have receipts.
It's a
I
mental
remember
state.
shit.
All right, so go ahead. What you were saying?
I don't do that. Nobody that smokes bud be like, I let you up 3 times.
In high school,
So-
I did
so
that.
Yeah, when you was young.
So do you understand where I'm coming from? The reason why I get so defensive?
get
and-
bombed on, so you
because
get
you guys
receipts.
bomb me 24/7. You
Saying
don't
she
roll
don't
up. You don't
got
roll
weed,
up.
she don't
So I'm
chip
like,
in.
oh, I don't roll up. The last time I rolled up was this. So you guys can't say shit. So you every single time you say I don't roll up, I can actually remember the last time I fucking rolled up. And I'll
And
fucking
she ain't
throw it
even
in
got
your
a
face.
watch on. She said, I
You
can
roll up.
to my wrist.
Hold on, Miss Flick of the wrist. Did you roll up today?
We can't after.
No. Did you smoke?
Chrissy, do you have weed? Because I only have backwards. Oh, you remember that?
and then what? What about
You
the
used to
clip?
Suck my fucking
When you saw that clip, what you did
I
that I
said,
had?
let me hit that because I'm
Immediately,
gonna
nigga.
I'm gonna roll up
What?
for the rest of the
ran.
day.
You ran.
I'm rolling up for the rest
More
of the
than
day.
the water.
For you and me.
More than the
Fuck
water.
More
More than the water. You
More
ran
than
to the
the
blunt.
water.
out of here.
Yo.
Because by the time we get to radio,
I think the New
you're
Year's
gonna
resolution,
smoke
man,
and
everybody
smoke
gotta
my
stop
weed.
Yo, you gonna
smoking weed.
skip
This
the
shit is
commercials,
conflict.
or you gonna keep filming, Mello? What are
are you doing back there? Skip the fucking commercial. Put your fucking phone down. We're being filmed here. Yo, I think everybody gotta stop smoking weed. Is being very conflicted with the weed. That
Yo,
shit is divide
both
and
of them
conquer.
said suck my dick, but only one of them has a dick.
Fact.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Allegedly.
Is
Allegedly.
when Chrissy does something crazy that Paz wants to go in on her for, he looks at me first. He goes,
yeah.
Listen.
Yo,
go back to
hold on, please, can I
Go
talk?
back to when Chrissy just started going off. You'll see on camera, Paz just look at me like this.
For the green light. For the
Yeah,
green
but
light.
check
Green
it,
light.
Nems, that's my bro. He know
I
he
can't
know how I
wait.
get down. He know what? And he let her know one time through text, like, yo, Chrissy, leave him alone.
You want to really
Nah,
fuck
yo,
really don't
listen.
know.
I'm
Here
gonna
for the smoke.
keep it 100. Chrissy get under a lot of y'all niggas' skin.
Nah.
Bob, you just reacted
just said
crazy
nah.
like you was about to fight, and I ain't never seen you get like that.
Well,
Nigga,
you
pop
said,
your
yo, you
butt.
just threw the
Yo,
Frank.
Suck my dick.
He threw the Frank word.
Since Tatito.
Said it to me. Fuck.
He threw the Frank back.
Yeah.
Suck my dick. And I like
Now I'm
her
gonna
up
keep
so
saying it
much.
more.
She's so corny. She never got right. You know, she be like,
Yo, but she's not a comedian, Bob. Everybody, you
And
know
I'm
what
still
I mean?
funnier
not
than him.
funny. She, don't
She
got-
throws comedy shows.
I literally produce
Hosting
comedy
them and
shows.
doing it is
Hold
two
up,
different things.
what did you just say back there?
Said she's like a pinata, but nothing sweet about her.
Oh, my.
Oh
Shut his mic
man,
off.
shut his mic off.
I don't even know.
That's
He
how
don't
you
even
wanna
got
start
a
the
mic.
fucking year, Mello?
That's how you
Like
want to
that?
start the year with that quote.
2025.
She's a pinata, but there's nothing
Nothing
sweet
sweet
about
about
her.
So
Thank
what
that's
you
how
saying?
wanna
You can
start?
bust her open?
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
but that's what I was
And
thinking.
it's
I'm
all
like,
rotten when you bust it open. Hey,
Hey, yeah.
wish, nigga.
you win.
She said,
Yo,
what?
technically, Chrissy's the only one here that could say the N-word, because she's black.
That's technically, yeah.
Yeah, because they be getting on Paz for saying that. I never really heard them get on 6. They never got
That's
on
because
6.
you're almost, or you're darker than
black-
me.
Yeah,
Nigga
facts.
in here.
They get on Paz, though.
They think you're mixed.
Yeah, they don't get
Especially-
on me. I really don't say it. I say, yo, what up, Bob?
Especially when I post it on TikTok,
it's
there's
over.
always a comment. Who gave him the pass?
green light.
Especially now, that shit is getting treacherous with this Fat Joe shit and all of
Bro, we
this.
from New York. Shit happens. That's how we
That's
was
it.
raised out here, homie.
Simple as that.
I ain't
Word
got nothing.
up.
I don't got nothing. So what you canceling? Fucked up out here.
But I used to say it like crazy too. Sometimes I slip up, but that's why I switched it. I'll be like, yo,
Yo,
what up, Pop?
since
Yo,
I've
you were
stopped,
saying jail, right?
Huh?
Jail kind of stopped you from saying that
Nah,
shit. kinda,
nah.
right?
I just like,
jail, you say it more.
yeah, you say it because mostly everybody say it. But I don't know. People just be getting on some divisive shit nowadays.
100%.
Everything
That's
is all
Yo,
divisive.
that
That's on
100%
purpose, I
what
think,
it.
too.
100% that's on purpose.
Because
We
if you
spoke
go
about this,
like where we live at in my projects, it's 95% black.
Yeah.
It's only a sprinkle of Spanish people there. I grew up with blacks.
Me too.
Facts.
We grew up
All
in the
of us.
same project.
Yo, let me
Bro,
tell
all
you
of
something.
us.
Some of my best friends that'll get down and dirty from me are black. I've never had a problem or issue with like, yo, like, to me, that's like gang shit. The gang shit really started that, because like when I went up in the clink, it was boroughs. In Rikers Island, it was a borough thing. Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn. When I went up north and I started seeing like mad groups in the corner, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, that's the Latin Kings. Yo, that's the Nietas. Yo, that's the Guard Body. Yo, that's the Muslims. I'm cool with all of them. And I never was like, yo, they was like, yo, you should be a king. I was like, we'll change your name. And I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, y'all.
dress like
Fuck
one,
let
though.
a Motherfucker.
dress like one today for real.
That's my colors. I wear colors, homie. I don't care about like somebody come and be like, yo, why you got red on, motherfucker? Because I like it.
Yeah.
You know, yo, why you wearing yellow, motherfucker? Because I like it. I wear colors. I'm not affiliated with none of that shit. And if people take it the wrong way, that's
It
on
is
you,
what
man.
it
Get about
is.
your feelings, man.
Yeah, I've been trying to with the N-word though. I've been trying to like not say it because I got my wife and my kids. They black, so I don't want to violate. Like, I'm trying to be conscious of it. I know it's not.
We don't do it on purpose.
I'm not saying it maliciously though. It's just
Yeah.
part of my
It's never,
vernacular.
yo, I've
This-
never
Well, I
said,
just say it. We grew up. in
I've never
projects.
said it maliciously.
Me
So,
neither.
Never.
but I have noticed that in my music, because I've stopped saying it for the last couple projects
Yeah.
of mine. I don't say it in my music anymore. Once I started seeing that it was a thing, that people was like, yo, I never seen it as a thing. I never once, because when we grew up in Coney Island, it's never a thing out here, or in New York, period.
Yeah.
It's never some
ever.
racial shit.
'Cause my
Never.
black friends say it to
everybody
me.
knows. Bro, Italian kids say it out here. Chinese people say it out here. That's just how we talk in New York. But once I started seeing like, oh, this is like, people don't like this. Like not that they don't like it, but like it's an issue. I was like, you know what? I don't need to say it no more. When I listen to my old shit, when I do say it, I say that shit a lot. I was saying that shit a lot, but that's just the way I talk.
And I noticed what you said too. Like people like, yo, who gave this person a pass, homie? Nobody. I'm a grown
Facts.
fucking man. I'm my own individual.
Facts.
I don't, not to be disrespectful, like I said, but I ain't checking in. You not giving me no pass.
100%.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, facts.
You wildin', homie. I gotta check in, or you gotta give me a pass. Man, get the fuck out of here.
We
with all
don't
that
we
shit,
don't we
man.
don't ask for passes. We give them out. Fuck your life. Straight
Yeah,
like
look,
that.
straight like that.
What I was gonna say is like it's really just a term of endearment in New York City.
Facts.
You call anything. I think we were just somewhere and I think me, Nems, Paz, it might have been the Playmaker shit. And there was like a girl there. She was like, she moved to New York from Chicago. And she was like, yo, y'all call everything nigga out here. Like, yo, look at this nigga pointing at a bird and a cat and a dog. And we are like, oh shit, word,
chicken
she's
wings,
right.
yo, these
Yeah,
shit- niggas
yo,
right
these
here.
niggas right here.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
facts.
what's crazy is like, it's a term of endearment out here. We say it with love.
And
It
not only
sounds
that, but
crazy, but that's how we say it.
Not only that, but if you got a low understanding, you could tell when somebody's saying it maliciously.
Easily.
Yeah,
No, if you
100%.
got any understanding.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Any
But a lot
bit
of
of
people-
smarts, you
Yeah.
know if somebody's saying it
There's
maliciously
no way to
or not.
sugarcoat malicious with that word.
I could understand, because when we went to Virginia Beach, just the way that you could tell it was mad racist
Homie.
out there. So
I would
I
never
understand
go there.
if somebody grew up in that environment, you know what I'm saying? I can understand where they be like, you can't say that. But we grew it, you gotta take into account our environment as well.
This shit is a melting pot.
Yeah, this is a
For
melting
sure.
pot, and never has it been said. I could tell by anybody on this panel, maliciously, because everybody's in New York City. Your next door neighbor could be black. Your other next door neighbor could be Indian, Chinese.
Yeah, but if it bothers people, me personally, if it's bothering people, that's why I said I ain't gonna say.
You got to be conscious.
Yeah,
of
but
that.
it's also you're 40 plus,
I'm 48. I don't care.
and you've been saying it your whole life.
Correct.
So to just change 48 years is not easy.
My wife and my kids, I asked them because my wife is black, my kids are half black. I'm like, how y'all feel about it? And my wife expressed that even though you have black kids and you married a black woman, that doesn't give you the right to say that word. That's a hurtful word. And when she told me that, I was like, damn.
But they killing Fat Joe for that.
Yeah.
But now let me ask you something. Me saying, yo, what's up, my nigga, would be more harsher than me saying, yo, suck my dick, nigga.
Well, I don't understand.
Like, which one would be more out of pocket?
To suck my dick for sure.
And now everybody says that. Women, kids.
She just
She
told
just
me.
said it 5 seconds ago.
That's like not even like when we grew up. You say that, you have to be prepared automatically
to
to
kill or
fight.
die.
fight.
No,
Yeah.
to kill or to die.
Yeah,
My grandmother told me that.
or mother.
If you tell
If you talk
somebody,
about my
suck
mother-
my dick, you gotta be prepared to kill or die, my nigga. That's how serious it is.
And now it's like these kids.
My
Facts.
kids say that shit freely. I hear them arguing in the room to each other. So come on, I'm like, yo, who the fuck? Yo, I'm sorry, Dad.
I think that, to me, that's more disrespectful.
Hell yeah.
But
than
one got
anything.
nothing to do with
One
the
got
other.
nothing to do with anything. It's
Yeah, we
not
going
attached
off.
to
We
racism.
going
Yeah, we going
But
off.
yo, look, you
We
said
going off the
something.
rails.
You said like, you mentioned kids, right? You mentioned your sons. And one thing that I'm becoming conscious of right now is that my sons are now in school. And I say nigga all the time. I just say it as talk. Yo, what's up, nigga? Boom, boom, boom. And that's something
Yo,
that I'm
my
like,
guy.
that's something
Thank
that
you
I'm
for
thinking
coming
about.
through.
Like,
Yup.
I have them in a
thank you.
private school.
Yeah.
And you
I'm
don't
trying
want
to
them
give
to
them
go
a
there.
good path, and then if they go in there and they say that, is a reflection of me. That's where they
Let 'em
got
out,
it
Mello.
from. You
And
know
listen,
what I'm saying?
and a
So
lot,
'Cause
and
you
a
learn
lot
at
of,
home.
A lot of black
You
people.
learn at
you
home.
gotta
first.
you gotta
I got it.
sharpen up.
A
You
lot
gotta
of
sharpen up.
black people, especially like my cousins, especially someone that's white passing, like let's just say Paz. We all know that you're not white, but people that are just ignorant, you're
But
white,
if you just
you're
see
white
him-
passing, and as you as well, like would be white passing. So you just say that.
What does
and
that
we're-
mean?
Fuck is white passing?
White,
Like you could pass for
you
being
could pass
white.
for being white. Like
Okay.
people probably won't know that you're actually Puerto Rican. I know a lot of people that didn't think that you were Puerto Rican. The same for you. some people do, some people don't. Some people are ignorant. Who gives a fuck? But at the end of the day, when you're DK white passing, people, when you're saying the N-word, especially black people, they do not like that especially.
But that's also.
But I'm saying that. So that is another. That's
Yeah,
another,
that's where
That
another
has
thing
come to
too.
the attention in the last 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Before that, I
Nobody
never
gave a
heard
fuck.
nothing about none
Nobody
of that.
gave a fuck.
Not
about
in New
that.
York
One
City.
thing I will say, shout out to fucking Fat Joe, because every time he's asked about
he's
it
white
recently,
passing.
he's just like, get the fuck out of here.
And it's like they putting him at the forefront.
Because you could tell that they're spinning a narrative about it. That's
Yeah,
what's corny
facts.
about it.
Yo, one thing
You know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
about Fat Joe, and I've been around Fat Joe a lot, is I ain't never heard him saying that. I seen some shit. I seen somebody from the Furious 3 or Treacherous 3. They was like, yeah, you know, I was going out with a girl and her cousin said that. He said that. I was like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
what?
all a narrative.
What? Where were you why you never
Like, it's
said
just
this
crazy.
before then?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I've been around Fat Joe a lot, and I ain't never heard him say no racist shit. And I could
Facts.
tell by the interview that he did when he was talking about it, he wasn't talking about it when he wasn't saying the N-word in any racist manner. And
Facts.
anybody with half a brain could tell that he wasn't saying it maliciously. Now, when he spoke about the FBA, I'm gonna keep it real. I had no idea who they was. I
neither.
thought it was just that guy that put out the movie. Now, whatever his name is, Tariq, whatever. I thought it was just him, and I thought that was just like the name of his crew or something. So I looked it up, and what it basically means is just basically black people that don't trace their heritage to anything but the slaves. So their heritage just comes from slaves, and they don't know before that. They don't know that if their slaves was in Africa, or if I might be quoting it wrong, but this is what it was to my understanding. Like basically, you got black people out here from Guyana, Honduras. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica, Haiti.
Haiti.
They're not none of that. They're like American slaves. That was where their history went back to, and that's it. Because it was foul back then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
so that's where they trace their roots and their heritage. So I didn't know it was a term for a blanket term for all black people who just families were slaves. I thought it was just a crew. So I seen the Fat Joe shit, and he's like, yo, all the FBA's bum motherfuckers, da 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 da. And at the time, I thought he was just going at a crew, like, you know,
rap group or
yeah, like a
something?
rap group or like a group of fucking angry people that, you know, want to cause divisiveness.
Like the PC police.
Yeah, and I could tell he didn't know what the fuck that was neither. And I'm not jumping in for Fat, but I'm just telling you what I go off with what I see with my own two eyes. And I have a half a brain. Fat Joe been in this culture since the fucking 80s, homie.
Yeah.
And he ain't, and it's not like he just been around Puerto Ricans. Yeah, the Terror Squad was your Latinos, you know what I'm saying? But he's come from the DIT crew, which is all black people, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't never been on no racist shit.
And ain't
So
not one story.
it seems like,
Outta
it
here.
very
They're
much
spinning a
seems like they're
narrative
spinning
about
a narrative, and for anybody that feels a little bit of a way, they latch on to that. Yeah, I felt this way. A fucking Spanish guy fucked my baby mother in the 1996.
Yeah,
fucked
this
all of the Spanish
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
the Spanish dude snuffed me. Fuck him.
But then you have the people that grew up with us, that know our hearts,
that fuck
and
with
know
us.
what the
Yeah,
fuck it really is, and know that all that shit is bullshit. But like I said in fucking 10, 15 episodes ago, there's something out there that is trying to divide us. Because divided we fall, together they can't fuck with us. Together, blacks and Latinos make up the majority of this country.
You could take over.
But look at the people that they're targeting, for example, for the narrative. They're targeting the people who are not to be fucked with. Because those are the people that are the voices. Like, for example, you have somebody who's, I don't know a name to say, but you have a rapper who's a little more meek than that. That would literally be like, oh, I apologize. I'm sorry, put out a statement. Fat Joe's up there like, yo, I don't give, like, what's up? I'm
Yeah.
me. I've been out here. I don't give a fuck.
like with the-
But that's how he approaches everything. Business, his relationships, the way he gets his deals, all of that shit.
He's uncancelable.
Those
Cancelable.
people are harder to deal with than the people who are gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll do whatever you want for the check,
Exactly.
whatever. You understand? And that's how I see it from the outside in. But don't get me wrong.
That's a great-
All of us, we are a victim of bad culture. We shouldn't be talking like that. We shouldn't have these that low form of communication, all of that shit. And we are all improving. Don't get it wrong. But that's gonna take generations to rinse out. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
They taught
That's
us
how
that
it
for
is.
generations.
Yeah,
So
we were raised like that.
yeah, so you can't just erase 40
it's
years.
gonna take generations
You're gonna
for
need
us
another 40
to rinse that out.
Right,
and we are
facts.
doing that shit. We have black and Spanish
At least we're
billionaires and
conscious.
shit like
At
that
least
now.
we're conscious, too, of-
We're getting
of-
more
yeah,
conscious of
facts.
it. Like, I'm becoming conscious of it. You did, you are, you will. We all are doing that. It's gonna take some time, but it's not coming from a malicious place. I think the narrative is to really gun down the people who are running around saying, yo, why do that? Why buy their champagne? We can own our own shit. We can all get together and own our own shit.
And our money, black and brown money, not for
That's
nothing.
a lot
That's
of bread.
a lot of money, bro.
That's a lot of influence.
Fact. And it's a lot of businesses
Yo,
they don't talk about
I
that
never thought
save.
about that subject. Like they going at the top guys like that are like, yo, fuck that. Like Fat Joe. Like, yo, let's take out the toughest guys first and have everybody try to shit
Everybody's
on him.
gonna fall in line.
And everybody under him. That's just like, you know, when I equate it to social media. Like when a big thing, like a world star or academics post something, all the underlying fucking pages that got half their followers, a quarter, post what they post. And that becomes, now it's the same thing.
Content.
Take out the top guy and everybody under him will fall in line.
What it is it's an example. If they spank somebody who you would be like, damn, I didn't really see him
Because the whole
folding
rap
like
game,
that.
the whole rap game, regardless what they say online, all of that, the whole rap game and in general, you walk up to Fat Joe talking that shit, something's gonna. It's not gonna be like.
It's not happening.
It's
50.
not a
50. Same person, bro. You can say whatever you want about him online. You can play games if you want. If you see 50 outside, you're gonna think twice. You see Fat Joe outside, you're gonna think twice. And that's not really for streets. That's not street talk. I'm talking about. You're gonna
Reality.
think twice about fucking Fat Joe over on a deal. You're gonna think twice about fucking 50 Cent over on a deal because you're gonna have to deal with him.
Facts.
Everybody else, all the other people, I issue an apology right away, and I'm sorry if I hurt everybody's feelings and this and that. What they do is they'll just pull a check.
Yeah.
You see it happen all the time.
baby.
I'm sure they've
The
been
baby.
fucked.
The baby.
They've been
Look what
fucked
happened
over.
to, shout out to Nori, but look what happened to Nori when they did the Drink Champ shit. They yanked all his shit. They pulled the episode down.
Yeah. The Kanye shit. Yeah.
Well, listen,
You know what I'm
there's-
saying?
there's
That's fucked
people,
up.
There's people in the industry that there's specific PR agencies that are meant to sabotage your image on purpose. So if you're targeted and someone's like, hey, you know, I don't fuck with this person's brand, you could pay a specific PR agency to sabotage and do a different narrative and target certain people. That's also going on
But that's
as
what
well.
Drake is suing for himself. The machine that worked in his favor that whole time
Now went against
him,
and he can't
and he
take it.
can't deal with it, and he sued
why
not
you
for
can't be
money,
playing games like
not
that.
for money. He's suing for the information. He wants to know who did this to me.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was suing.
Nah, he ain't suing for no bread. He just wants the court documents to open and find out who's the people that were putting all these posts out about me, and he wants to get the information.
Oh, shit.
That's what he's suing for.
That's
He's
kinda
not suing
crazy.
for no money.
That's kind of crazy.
That's
You know what I'm
kinda-
saying?
that's kinda-
That's
that's
mad petty.
Yeah,
That's
it is
mad
petty,
petty.
Yeah.
but it's like,
That's
it,
like,
lifts
yo-
it lifts the curtain.
So the narrative is Drake sued because he couldn't take the L. But the real thing is he wants to be like, all right, all these people that were working for me for 15, 20 years, that who the
Flip
fuck
on
are the
them.
ones that just went against me to make me lose this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's crazy. So on
But
the
they
lighter
did it to
topic,
him.
Yeah, facts. They did it to him. Now,
You know what I mean?
are any of you use a holiday texter? Because I hate those.
Nah, I hate
I
people that
copy
do
and
What do you
that.
mean
paste.
a holiday texter?
Like
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
I don't do it, but unless they do it, like they send it to me, then
respond.
it's only out of respect that I send it back. But I don't like
I'll do it to like my
Initiate.
jump
mom.
out the
You don't
window and be
initiate
like,
it.
yo, Merry Christmas.
There's like
and-
there's levels to
I
the
have
people.
mad
Like my
family,
mother gotta
B.
get a text.
I gotta text my family.
Nah, I
B.
don't even text my family.
I love my family. I got a lot of families, like 10,000 of
I don't
us,
have
bro.
time to go through my fucking phone, look up the names, and fucking Merry Christmas. Nah, you know, I'll see you and I'll call you. Yo, Merry
Hold
Christmas.
on, I got a question for you. There's another thing. People you do business with that you talk to, like let's say you talk to them on Monday, and now Wednesday is New Year's, and you don't send them a New Year's, like Happy New Year.
Nah,
That's-
like Ron Mills. I'm not texting him Happy New Year. I just seen him. But even if I didn't see him, I wouldn't text him that.
Why not?
Cause I don't. My phone. I handle business all day. You're hitting my phone with unnecessary shit that's taking up time that I don't already have. Man, fuck your well wishes, man. See me in real life, yo, what up? I know where your heart is.
Fuck your well
If I
wishes.
know you in real life, I know where your heart is. We don't gotta exchange pleasantries.
So would you feel
I ain't
type
no
of way
holiday.
if nobody wished you a Happy New Year, or Merry Christmas?
Nah,
You
not at all.
You wouldn't give a fuck.
No,
All right, so
I didn't
cool.
celebrate
Like a
Christmas
holiday
anyway.
type person. I'm not like no.
You know what it
real-
is? The people that text me or the people that be like, I know you want something from me, so you're trying to get in like good graces, I guess. Or, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's always people that want something. Or want to, they don't have a reason to just hit you. They want to just stay in your mind. Merry Christmas.
Ooh, they want to hold the spot.
I want to hold a spot
Feel
in my
some
heart.
space,
In your
some
heart.
rent in your
Yeah,
brain.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
but my thing, I got
Rest in
the,
peace.
Text them.
I got the, what you call it? I got the, I go into the settings on the iPhone and I got the text replacements. So LW is likewise. LWW is likewise my bro. Then I got
Speed keys?
I got if
He
I
push
do,
one button, that shit go to
yeah,
everybody.
a whole sentence with emojis. Like if I put HN, it goes Happy New Year with the fucking little top hat.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Top hat.
I got if I do MC is Merry Christmas. No. It's like MCC because MC I might type something with MC. That's a usual term.
Yeah.
I got HTT is Happy Thanksgiving to you too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Speed key, my nigga, speed key.
because I don't got time for that. When you send it to me, I'll just be like
Do
LW,
you text
LW.
MH? My heart.
Nah.
Hey, on my heart. Hey, on my heart.
My heart.
But yeah, the holiday text is crazy.
Yeah, that should be
What's even more crazy is the holiday cards in the mail.
That's gangster.
That's older people though.
Yeah, you got to throw that on the refrigerator.
People don't even
I
write
haven't
letters
gotten
no
one of
more.
those.
Nah, yo, facts. I haven't got a
My
lot.
wife's
Only if
aunt,
they in jail.
My wife's aunt has like a Christmas party.
And not even no more. Hold up. Not even jail. Because Mello,
They
I
got
ain't
like
write
an
him no letter. It's an
online
app.
shit. Yeah, they got
it's
an online
it's the
shit.
JPay app.
Did Mello wish you a happy New Year?
I don't know.
I fucking did.
Probably because he needed a couple hundred in his account.
Like,
Commissary.
commissary.
Nah, but
Look out.
even the JPay, but the JPay, they did it smart because you got to pay for stamps to send it to them. If you want to send pictures, you got to pay for that.
Yeah, but I never
Phone.
did the JPay shit because that shit gives you, it gives them access to your phone.
Hold on, before I forget, my wife's
Facts.
aunt sent the invite, and her address had. Remember the stickers with your name and
Yeah,
everything?
she got them?
She got that. I was like,
My
oh,
dad.
Oh,
still
the
has
little
that.
stick on
the little
the
sticker.
Who the
so you
fuck
don't
sends
gotta-
out mail anymore?
My dad. My
She
dad
still
is like
got.
still.
I can't believe. I mean, she got a whole. You know, it's like a sheet.
Yeah,
and it's
you
mad
gotta bring all
stickers.
that
Oh,
shit
remember they had the
back, bro.
stamps? The stamp with
Oh
your
yeah,
address?
like
I had that.
I had that. I worked in like an office, and the dude had it, and I took that shit and threw it out.
Damn.
Nah, when I
Nah,
first...
Sinister. as
Look,
fuck.
way before when I first started the merch, this is
Come
2016 to probably 2019, I would say. The first 3 years really doing the merch and shipping it out myself, I had the stamp, FYL brand with my address on it.
fire.
Facts, because it was, I was
You
used
just
to
gotta get the
handwrite
little ink
everything.
thing, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
because you
That's
gotta
fire.
be writing the whole fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, I
bro.
slapped my man in high school in the face with it. The teacher had it in the
The ink thing?
Yeah, in the office. She
ink
was
thing.
doing it. Bang. We was standing there to get the passes. And she looked away. The lady had to, and she wasn't a teacher. She just worked in the office. And she turned around and said, "Yo, you gonna be late?" Bang. Nigga was
Laughing.
tired. He had the mad purple.
No.
I said, "Yo, you gonna be late, my nigga?" Bang.
Bang. That just said late on him?
Nah, he just had the,
Late.
he just had the purple
Delayed.
face. He had a purple
Delayed.
He was tired.
Now, speaking of shit like that, this is no leeway into it, but how do you guys feel about when I'm driving down a block, you know what I'm saying, and I'm pulling up to, well, Pops lives in a building, so it's different. But if you live in a residential area, when you pull up to people's houses, do you lower the music?
You have to.
I have to.
It's like etiquette.
Yeah, you have to.
That's like 101.
Yeah.
Yo, because one, besides sometimes I see other people doing, like say if they're going to a house up the block or something, I'm like, but sometimes the DoorDash comes and I hear them before I know they're there. I'm like, who the fuck is blasting music? My block is mad quiet.
Fact.
I'm like, yo, who the fuck is blasting music? Then I look out the window, they come deliver me the food with their door open with the shit's
it's
blasting. Automatic 1 star.
Damn.
Automatic. That's disrespectful. Have
Even if you live in a
decency.
building, who the fuck
One
driving around
star.
blasting
1 star
music
for
nowadays?
jamming. You can't fucking
1 star
jam.
for jam.
Nah, when I go on blocks like that, soon as like when I turn on Nems block and I got my radio on, I turn that shit off. Cause it just feels like
you out of place?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Yeah, the
I said,
Gorilla
damn, this shit is
Mansion.
mad
You
Let's
quiet.
go
pulling
up
up,
to the
there's mad
hood.
acres of land.
Nah,
and
you don't want
blasting mad
people.
music. music.
People looking out the window like, who the fuck is that? You know,
Yo,
like
who's that in the yellow?
you trying to like not even creep, but you trying to like.
That's young people shit though, because I be going to the clubs now and be wanting to tell the DJ, yo,
Word, facts.
I'm trying to talk.
Yo, you fucking my ear.
shit loud, my boy,
Facts.
please. Appreciate you, puppy.
Lower that shit.
My heart surgery.
Yeah.
That shit is vibrating my heart.
I can't hear.
Quit playing games with my heart.
I got a story, can't make this up.
Can't make this
Go
shit
ahead,
up.
It's a New Year's story, so it's like 15 of us. It's like 1990 something. We going to the ball drop. This is my first time ever going. It's freezing. We go on the train. Like the
You
Warriors.
went to the ball drop?
We went. Facts, like 1999. Or
I
some
never
shit.
been to that shit.
You know you have to wear a diaper, right?
Everybody.
Because everyone's
Nah, that's
taking
new.
their shit.
That's new. It wasn't like that back then.
Everyone
Before
wears-
9/11?
Yeah, before 9/11, you could go right to the
I
front.
went to that shit. I ain't
They
had
had
a
porta
diaper.
potties all over.
Yeah,
No, but
facts.
to not lose your spot, I'm saying. Oh,
Nah,
there
it was
porta
wide
potties?
open. It wasn't like nowadays. It was fences everywhere. They make you walk there. It wasn't
Okay.
like that. You could
Yeah.
just
Shit for like
just start
jail.
walking the way we did after the radio, and we went
Yeah.
to town like that.
Okay.
Just like that, and then you
'Cause that's
just
just nasty.
make your way to the ball. You know what I'm saying? Wherever it is.
Yeah, and the whole shit is just flooded with people.
Yeah.
Until you could get to where you get to.
Now it's
You could-
designated inside
right.
like gates
And the
and stuff.
cops
Shit is like
control
jail.
it, and you
So
can't
that's why
go
you
this
can't-
way.
Yeah, if you leave, you're done. You can't go
Right,
back.
you can't go back, right. But back in the
That's
days, you just go until you can't go no more. It's just people, it just stops. And then you just, excuse me, if you want to get closer. So we there. There's like 15 of us from grazing from our projects. Make a turn in the corner and we look, it's 3 of us only. We just lost everybody, bro. That's how much people it was. I'm like, oh shit. We stay there, ball drop, freezing, taking the train home. Coming home on the train, I'm like, damn, we ain't bumping to nobody. My man lights a blunt on the train. It's New Year's. It's like 2-something in the morning. Immediately I said, yo, Flays, what if the cops come? He's like, nigga, they all in Times Square. It's New Year's. Fuck out
And
here.
this is when
99.
weed was illegal.
Legal.
This is
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
99.
This is Giuliani's zero tolerance. This ain't David Dinkins. You could smoke in front of the cops, drink. This is go time.
like
you
you
going to
catching a
jail.
Rico for
body
smoking a
snatches.
L.
I don't know how
A
many
Rico
times
for a
you be
roach.
talking to somebody and walk away and Giuliani just take them off the earth. Like, where'd he go?
Yeah,
Take it
word.
Facts. Crazy. As soon as I said, yo, policeman, he's like, nah, they all in Times Square. Like clockwork, like a movie. Boom, boom. The 2 cops come in. I'm like, oh shit, my man got the blunt like that. You, all 3 of us. Boom, they got it. Take us off the train. First, they got us there for like 2 stops. One cop tells the other cop, there's a van down here. We can put them in the van and send them to the precinct. We'll take care of it.
Damn.
Took us, I'm miserable, like, damn. They cuff one of my mans. There's 2 of us. The other cop says, I'm gonna go downstairs. The black cop. Scumbag. White cop standing there looking at us. The other train comes. He uncuffs my man. Say, yeah, Happy New Year. Get out of here.
Jumped on the train and
Word to
did.
mommy. Fact, he was like this. And then the train was closing. We were just looking at each other. Facts. That nigga let us go. I couldn't believe it.
And took your man?
Nah, he uncuffed him.
Uncuffed
that's fire.
everybody.
The train was coming. He was looking like, this guy's an asshole. You could just tell. I knew it.
yeah.
That's what he was
See?
saying. This guy's a young. They went to Times Square. This guy's a dickhead.
Facts.
He uncuffed him.
cop,
The
bad
train
cop.
came. Doors open. He said, "Go ahead, y'all. Happy New Year."
That shit said,
Well, we was like this.
peace out.
I was just watching them. We was watching each other.
Your nigga, you would've got locked up in New
On
Year's.
New Year's, you'd have been in there till Martin Luther King Day.
Yo,
Facts.
movie of the week.
I started watching Squid Games.
I finished that shit.
I ain't watch it all because I don't want to be like everybody else. Like, I finished it, and then what?
It was a holiday week. There was nothing
Threw a
going
shot
on.
right at you.
That's the time to binge.
Yeah, that's why I watch sports. Like I be saying, watch sports. I watch sports.
That's how
man.
you say
What the fuck? That's how you say
That's
it?
what she said the last episode I was
I
watching
say
it.
that autistically?
Yeah, and I said I didn't watch no movie. Watch it again. I said I ain't watching no movie. I just was watching sports all week, and she said, "Oh, watch sports." Damn, Chrissy, where that came from?
So what happened?
Permanent war.
Squid Game.
Did you finish it?
Nah, I started watching sports.
That's where it came from.
Watch
Yo,
sports.
Squid Games, man. I was disappointed, but that's not my movie. So
I
go ahead.
never seen not one of those shits.
Yo, my movie was Joker 2.
Oh, you watched that?
So look,
And-
this is what happened. I wanted to see it in the movies, right? They said it was so bad, so I was like, yeah, I'm not, if it's the general consensus is bad. Usually I don't listen, but they was like, yo, this shit is like a musical. This shit is trash. I was like, I didn't get to go see it. Then it came on demand. I see it on my TV. I'm like, $25 on demand. I'm gonna be tight if it's trash. all right, I'm gonna wait till it goes down to like $5. So then I fucking see on it went on HBO. I said, oh, perfect. Boom. I knew I should have spent that $25. Boom. DVR it, come home one night, 2 in the morning. I'm like, man, just Joker time, my rights to riches. It's Joker time, baby.
You saw his face? You saw his face? Really rights to riches.
Real fat boy
That's
shit.
when I called you that night and you stopped and then you went to the other spot. You went to Rice.
Facts.
Nems was like, yeah, I'm going over here.
I was
7
dolo.
burgers. All
Fat boy.
right, I'll call you back.
Yeah, I was dolo. That's the night, whatever. That's the night shit happened. But he called me.
That's the next shit happened.
He called me. I was FaceTime. I was coming out Rice to Riches, and I was dolo because I got the card from Mello, so it's free Rice to Riches.
Yeah.
Then I was like, yo, I'm hungry. I'm going to fucking 7th Street Burger. Then Paz was like, no, I'm staying in today.
I'm watching sports.
Yeah, he did say, I'm watching. It says football. It was a Sunday. So he was like, no, I'm watching football. I was like, all right,
Because
bet.
it's the end, you know what I'm saying?
So I was like, I'm outside today. It's nice. It was Sunday. I was like, yo, I'm cramped in. Nothing's going on. It's the holidays. I said, I got this free Mellow card. Boom. Got the rice to riches. And I said, I'm 7th Street Burger. I'm going dolo. Fuck it. But I eat it in the car. I don't eat it in the thing. I'm not going to be there. So I got 7th Street. So yeah, it was that. I forgot what I was saying.
You
The
talking about Joker 2.
Joker 2. So I go home.
Nigga's tired. He lost
That
his
nigga
mind.
got hungry. That nigga got hungry.
He
I'm
really
fucking
is tired.
starving. I'm not going to front.
Like a little cloud.
So
over his
Joker
face.
and tired.
He
And
gonna
we
be
still
an
got to
asshole.
do Disrespect Radio.
We're going to do it because we fucking professionals.
Exactly.
Go
Fuck
live.
you talking about?
Fact. Fuck it, we'll go live. So I got home, ready to do it. What happened? Somebody's at the door?
No.
It was that bum, right?
Yeah, Joker
Yeah.
2, go ahead.
Bro, one of the worst movies I've seen in my life.
Yes. But you
It-
watched the whole thing?
Towards the end, like towards halfway through, I just started fast forwarding at all the singing parts.
Couldn't get through it.
I was like, y'all don't even, it's literally
musical?
singing the whole
time.
Bro, it is horrible.
The Joker singing?
The Joker singing,
Gaga
Lady Gaga singing.
Oh, nah.
Bro, everybody is singing in that shit. That shit is so
He
trash.
probably
make
did
sense.
not want to make that movie and said, I'm going to fuck this movie up so bad I don't even
Yeah.
want to be a part of it no more.
Yeah.
Yo, they fucked up the whole series with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's trash.
Like, yo, if you didn't see it, yo, take my word, and I don't take words from other people, but take my word, man. Don't waste 2 hours of your life on that shit, man.
It's garbage.
Look, read the Wikipedia on it. Because they sing through that whole shit. It's not like a movie. It's like a Broadway play, bro. That shit is trash.
What the fuck?
Even people that love Lady Gaga and love musicals said it was trash.
People
No,
were
that's
leaving,
true.
actually physically walking out of the theater like, yo,
Yeah.
what the fuck
Yo, I'm going
is
to keep it
this?
real. If I went to the movies to see it, I 100% would have walked out halfway.
My money
Damn.
back.
Even 4D?
4D and all that. I would
They
be
would have
like, yo,
been
I'm
singing
out.
right here on you.
Facts.
Yes,
Fuck
facts.
that.
Fuck out of here.
I seen Mufasa.
Oh, I want to
Damn,
see
you
that.
stole my movie of the week.
That shit was fire,
I want to see that in 4DX.
Yeah,
me
that
too.
shit was fire.
But they only
bro.
got it 9:30 in the morning. I looked that
Damn,
up. I was like,
I
get
ain't
the
doing
fuck
Now I
out
went to the
of here.
AMC. It was lit, and that shit was fire. That was a good ass movie, bro.
Yeah, I want to check
The
that out.
storyline, they killed that.
I don't
Take
want
Sonic
yeah, don't
uppercuts
tell
and go
me. Yeah,
see that
I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
That's
Facts.
my movie of the week. Unfortunately,
Fuck it,
that
yo,
shit
fuck
was
it.
fire.
Yeah, but I expect it to be a musical.
Nah. Fuck the
He
musical
said
shit.
that shit musical too.
Nah,
Yeah,
Nah,
but,
but
but
the
there's
vibe-
only like 4 or 5 songs.
Nah,
and
but
this shit's fire.
Disney kills.
Bro,
the
Hakuna
cartoon movies.
Matata, you still remember that song.
That's a classic, bro.
It ain't no Joker 2 bullshit.
It means no worries for the rest of your day.
Yeah, facts.
Mufasa definitely a go see. And I wanted to say I saw Carry On. That
Oh, that
shit
movie was fire.
Oh, I did see
Carry
that.
On.
He said that last week.
You did,
you
though. That's
said
why I,
that.
I
That
watched it.
shit's
That shit was so
fire.
good, bro.
Damn, where's that at?
That was going.
That's
on
Netflix.
Netflix.
And it's number 1.
I'm watching
That's the
that
kid.
tonight,
The kid that's in that movie is in the like the
He's
spy
British.
movie
Yeah,
from
he's
British.
England. From
Yeah,
England.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That
go
movie's
see
definitely
Carry On.
fire.
Yeah.
They said it's like our generation Die Hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
hyped.
was kind of like that type of vibe. Too.
Shit was
Die
crazy.
I was
Hard.
when he
hyped
put the
from the
liquor
beat.
in the other nigga when the nigga said, you better go back
Wait,
to
why
that
don't
table.
don't
Yeah,
ruin
yeah,
it.
And he put
facts.
the
That
ruin
was
it
foul.
for what?
For, all right.
Nah, I ain't ruining that one part. That's
All
not
right.
the end.
Yeah,
true.
when he said you better get back to that table.
But that's a good movie. I saw that movie.
Nigga
That's
went
a
and
good
bought
movie.
2 nips, put that shit in homeboy's coffee cup. Nigga called the sergeant. Nigga got knocked. Get him out of here. He got him fired.
Facts.
Nah.
Yeah, who you seen? What you seen?
I seen 2 movies. I seen Godzilla and
Kong?
yeah.
I wanted to see that. It
Really?
That shit was like
was trash.
it was looking like the old school shit. I was like, this shit is supposed to be up to date. This shit really looked like the Chinese in the 70s. shit was like mediocre. I like movies like that anyway, like King Kong and shit like that.
Yeah, facts.
And then I seen Damsel. It's about dragons and shit. I like movies like that too. That shit was pretty good. I liked it. It was good.
What's it on?
I think Netflix. They on Netflix.
I bet.
Nice.
Scumbag of the week.
Yup.
Oh, matter of fact, yeah, damn, we just seen the scumbag of the week. My scumbag of the week. We just seen him. I knew I had something. So I knew he was looking scared when I just seen him.
Snowman.
I was just
did
about
look
to say
scared,
that.
I
He
ain't
did
gonna
look
lie.
shook. What happened?
Damn,
bro?
I
Scared to say hi.
totally
What
forgot.
happened?
Damn,
I
bro.
totally forgot.
Yeah, he didn't
Holy
even wanna
shit.
say what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
word.
he was
Yeah, he
scared to
looked
say what's
scared
up.
to hi.
And I was like, yo, why? I was like, and I felt it like, yo, what I gotta say? Damn, I'm gonna have to FaceTime him when I get out of here and give him the business. 'Cause
FaceTime him
I
right
feel,
now.
I feel fake that I seen him and didn't say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? What happened was, he did a fucking a storefront, signs and all of that, to a store in Elias that I like. I fuck with them, Nems. You know what I'm saying? So they did the snowman whole store front design shit on the floor, like the water drop shit on the floor, like he did here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And bro, it looks just like the FYL store. And I'm like, so I put on the FYL page, time to get the FYL store upgraded to a new design. New designers hit me up, and I tagged Snowman. He was like, bro, it don't look nothing like it. I said, bro, that looks exactly the same, homie. It's like another store in another borough. They ask you to do the same shit as my store, and you know. And I fuck with Lambs. I fuck with them, but I don't like, or maybe it's my fault, you know, because Snowman's a popping artist. You know, he does shit all over the place. So maybe it's my fault for having him do this, knowing that mad other people probably, you know, but listen, when you're an innovator, people gonna copy anyway. Not saying Lamb's copy, I feel like it falls back on Snowman. They hit Snowman to do it because, look, my man El Diablo did our mural over there.
Yeah.
What happened next? Frank's Chop Shop got him to do the whole shit. I said the same thing to Frank, to Mike. Yeah, you bit my shit. He was like, no, I knew him forever. Da, da, da.
They lying.
If you know him forever, then you
So yeah,
should've
my
been got it
scumbag of the
done.
week is Snowman.
That's the second time, right?
I met El Diablo before when I had the gallery, before he even did the mural.
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
he's good
He's a
people.
cool,
Yeah,
he's a cool
from
nigga.
France.
From France, word.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out Diablo.
So
I
yeah,
like him.
scumbag of the week is Snowman and Lambs. It's like, you know, I don't want like Ghostface said back, I don't want nobody Santa like me. I don't want no store looking even remotely close to how my store looks.
They bit
know
the
what I'm
tape
saying?
So
cover.
it's not a form of flattery for
Yeah,
you.
nah, it's not. It's like,
They
yo,
bit
don't bite
the
my
CD
shit.
cover.
Yeah, even though we in different boroughs, they could say, yo, different boroughs is different colors. Nah, man.
Yeah, and if you an artist, come up with a different fucking
Snowman
idea.
was doing walls and all of that. Snowman they never did nobody's store before my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, scumbag of the week.
Straight like that.
I think that's why he was hiding.
Yeah, that's definitely because he
100%.
knows that I wasn't feeling that, and I spoke to him about that. Like, yo, homie, that shit look exactly the same, homie. It don't look different.
We gotta see
So now
that.
you thinking about switching up the front of the store?
Yeah, well, you know, whatever.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll take
See
it
what
from
comes.
there.
Yeah, we'll see what comes of it.
Change is
Can't
good.
do nothing nice out here, man. They stole the flag, and it wasn't even nobody from Coney Island because we seen it on the camera.
yeah.
It was like 6 a.m. Somebody climbed up that pole, took the flag down.
A drunk migrant.
Yeah,
found him
and then we
impressive.
seen him walking, and
Impressed
you could
him.
tell like he was like a schizophrenic, homeless migrant.
Yeah.
Like if I would have hit him, he wouldn't even known what I hit him for. You know what I'm saying? He just found his way in Coney Island in the summer. Probably got
was like,
drunk,
oh,
slept
that's
on the
nice.
beach. Don't know, don't got no, and his schizophrenic mind probably made him think that was like a
blanket.
no,
He
like
shimmied up that fucking pole though.
facts.
Yo, let
He
me tell
ain't
you
that.
something.
He ain't that fucking local.
One of my mans in the Bronx by 3rd Avenue, he had his car parked over there by where the old Sin City was at. And he has like a Jeep. They broke the back window and fucking broke into the car, right? Like a crackhead. So now he's tight. He goes outside, he's looking at shit. The window's broken. He goes and looks down the block. He's like looking around like to see if, anybody seen anybody break it? He sees the dude that broke into his car. He's like, he's twisted. But he has his whole sweatsuit on that he had in the trunk.
Wow.
So he goes and he's tight. He walks up to him. Yo, what the fuck? You broke into that car over there? So he's like, no. And he's like, you got my whole fucking outfit on. So then the dudes, like, there's people around that are telling him, like, yo, don't, you know, he's gonna crank him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, so he ends up, like, I gotta do something, bro. He ends up calling the cops, like, yo, something broke. Yeah.
That's
But
the worst case scenario.
This kid is not a street kid.
caller?
This kid is not a street kid.
All right.
He's
Because
not-
I never, not even once, the thought crossed my mind to call
he's
the
not a
police.
street kid.
Okay.
He's not a street kid.
Alright.
So he ends up calling the cops. The cops get there and they're like, you know, what's up? He's like, yo, this guy broke into my car. And he's like, how do you know? He's like, you wearing my fucking outfit. He's like, I want my fucking outfit. So he's like, you want him to take that off? The cop's like, come on, bro. Like, what is there to do? You can't do nothing about it.
Facts, you gotta
Let
eat
it go. Yeah, let it
Right,
go. He's
bite,
like, this fucking
take
guy
that.
broke my whole fucking thing.
You in the Bronx, homie.
Facts.
You gotta expect it.
Facts. And he's not from the Bronx.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not from
So
the
he
Bronx.
was
He
in
didn't
the
expect
Bronx,
that.
yeah.
That shit
Damn.
was crazy.
All right, scumbag of the week.
I said it on the Patreon, but I'm gonna say it again because they deserve to be recognized. The Hut BX.
Damn.
That's the name of the store. This guy's a scumbag. Me and Yubert, live action. I just called him and said, yo, it's Nems' birthday, what you getting him? I said, I gotta get him something. I wanna go get him those 8 solo boots. The Hut BX got him for 200. He was saying it online, right, you?
Yeah.
We drive all the way up there. As soon as we get there,
From Brooklyn to the Bronx?
from Brooklyn to the Bronx, he came and
That's a
scooped me
trek.
up.
Mad traffic
On your
too.
birthday. Mad traffic. It's on a Saturday on your birthday, dead ass. And I just want to get you that because I know that's what you fuck with. So I got, all right, my man fucking with these 8 solos, I'm gonna get him a different color. Go there, they got him. No, the gate down, as soon as we get there. They open at 11, we get there at 11:40, it's closed. I'm like, the fuck? Yubert hit son up. Oh, we having difficulties with the gate. We got a locksmith coming already. Just like last time.
Yeah.
He always got an issue, this dude. So I go in there, they got one size 12, they got mad different flavors in there, one size 12 left. All right, let me get those. That's
They
my
only
boy.
had 112.
Facts. I said, let me get that. Get my bank card. She said, oh no, just like last time, cash only. I'm like, damn, what store today? All right, whatever. Where's the bank? They directed me and you, but
I had the store for 2 years, matter of fact, and my card thing never
Not work. Yeah.
not work.
Facts. Tell us where to go. All right, hold. I even tell the girl, yo, don't. Nah, I got you. I know. We're sending you to the bank. It's like, I'm a grown man. Like, all right, she make us.
Yeah.
We go. Yubert take me to the bank, take the bread out, come back. She looked nervous. I said, how much the boo? She said 220. I said, I thought they was 200. All right, whatever. She's like, they said they had another pair. I see the dude that run the store looking up for boots. I'm like,
Said, yo, Red, 12.
I said, Red, you know what? My man look like Ronald McDonald out here? Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, where the boots at? She's like, oh, he told me they had another pair. I looked at him, he was like, yo, I'll give you a size 13. I'm like, yo, I took the USA, we out of here. Now,
So
Wait,
they
so
said,
what happened
so
to the
in that
pair?
5
He
minutes
sold
you went
them.
to the bank, he sold them?
he sold them. And I saw the dude he sold them to was one of his mans. Or whatever. I come all the way from Brooklyn, I get the boots, you tell me to the bank and sell them to somebody else because you see his money?
We was gonna do an episode in front of
In
this
front of
shit
the
and all
store,
that.
my nigga, I was going there to buy mad shit. They don't even know what they did. I was so heated that I'm talking about this nigga again. And I don't move like that.
Facts, he don't.
Fuck out of here. That was crazy. We came
was
all the way
crazy.
from Brooklyn on my son's birthday, and you sold, like, what? It's like, I could see if I went there, called, and then when you got there, it wasn't, nigga, I physically touched, like, this is mine. I'll be right back.
They sent you there.
Yeah, told me the
It
directions.
was like, yo, the TD Bank is right down there. I said, all right, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
And he was gonna buy a metal
drive back.
sweatsuit. I was gonna get 6 a pair of kicks. He fucked the whole back. And we not doing the episode there. And straight like that, fuck out of here.
Sounds like the Bronx
And
is
I don't get
Right?
I don't get down like that, my nigga. That shit had me tight, right? You was
BX,
talking about
BX,
that
you
shit.
gotta stand up, do
I fuck with the
something.
BX and I fuck with mad cats from the BX, mad people. Bugging. Fuck out of here.
Facts.
Like I'm a clown, like go to the bank, come back, oh,
And
it's
he had
gone.
Hubert's number. If Hubert hit him up,
Down.
Yeah.
so he could have been like, yo, you're really coming back?
Yeah, like yo, my man really
selling
want
these
these.
If me, I'm the owner. If I'm here and somebody says that, if I know your face or something, like yous ain't regular cut. We was just there 2 weeks ago. He bought us pizza, gave
I
me a
just
free
bought
pair
a
of sneakers.
$330
fucking-
pair of kicks from
he
them.
gave me
We
some-
ain't regular people. He
Yeah,
knows who
fact.
we are.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
knows
saying?
you're good for it.
At Sneaker Con, he gave me some crispy basketball shorts. I threw them shits in the water today. Happy New Year. Fuck out of here.
Yo,
I don't even want to wear
that
them
nigga
shit.
Paz is on.
Word, I don't even get down
Chef.
like that.
Nah, I can't do that. I can't do no shit like that. Even if I had a store, man, I got values, man, and
Yeah,
morals.
there's principles and
If
morals.
somebody
in
come
this
in and
shit.
say, yo, you got a size 10, and I say, yeah, and they be like, yo, I'm gonna go to the store and get the money. I'll
Nah,
be like,
but
all right,
look,
make it
from
quick.
an owner standpoint, just one thing, and I'm gonna play the devil's advocate, but this is just me. A lot of times,
Niggas don't come back, bro.
don't come back.
Exactly.
But he knows you guys.
Yeah.
We was just
Facts.
there. Yubert bought shit there.
I just bought a pair of kicks from them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we bought there before, and he knows we ain't bums. He knows who we are.
The card didn't work the time we all bought. I wanted to buy sneakers too. The card ain't work, so I wasn't gonna run to the bank that day.
Yeah, facts.
Yo,
So,
it was crazy. The next week he had them for $50.
$50. And she said $220. No, no box.
Yo.
No box. He
No
got
box,
the-
$50.
No box, $50.
So that means you selling
I
them
said,
for
this-
$220 with a box.
$220. The box is $1.30.
More than the kids.
Yeah, fuck out of
That
here.
shit's in the Louis box right
Fuck
now.
outta
scumbag of the week.
Son, my shit is nothing like that. My shit is trash. My
That was so
scumbag of the
good.
week is
That was-
DoorDash, my nigga. I ordered breakfast. That shit came out to like $80, bro.
Facts.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
That
Yo,
shit-
my service, tax, and tips was more than my food, bro.
Yeah.
What happened?
They're getting out of control.
There's a thing.
Bro, what happened?
Well, first of all, that's why in New York, you're not allowed to tip them till after they come, right? In New York. But also, I seen a whole thing on them. I don't know, maybe it was 60 Minutes. Or I was seeing something on them where it said, yo, even the stores don't fuck with DoorDash because they take most of the money for themselves.
They make more than the
Bro.
business.
Yeah, they make more than the business.
I ordered 3 bacon, egg, and cheese. That shit came out to $80.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you still paid it.
I was
You ordered
hungry,
from
bro.
Peter Lucas?
Yeah, right?
Right? What the
Uber
fuck?
If I
Eats.
ordered it from the hut,
Next week it's gonna be $1.
no box.
Last
know where
scumbag
it's
of the week again is Jeep. So this is I've done 2 leases with Jeep. I had issues with my first one. I just thought maybe that was that car, right? It stopped working the
mouth.
first. No, listen. So I thought it was just that Jeep. I had a regular Jeep Cherokee. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I couldn't wait to give that back. I got my new Jeep Wrangler this year. I'm like, lit. Oh, it dies like maybe 3 weeks ago. They said it was a thermostat. I had a rental, whatever. They hooked me up. They were nice. They knew me from the podcast, so they got me a loaner when they don't usually give a loaner. So thank you, Nems, and thank you guys for watching. So I got the fucking free loaner last time. This time, again, same issue. It was like the fan going off. I bring it into Jeep. They just texted me yesterday, sent me a picture, and they said, oh, we can't cover this. The wires are chewed through. It's going to be $615. Chewed through. You know what happened? There's so many rats on my block in Brooklyn that the rats, when it's cold, and also to trim their teeth, because I had to research this shit, deep dive, they fucking chewed through my wires, and it's not getting covered by insurance or warranty.
So you see what happens? You want to be vegan and protect these animals, and they're fucking eating your Jeep.
And they're flooding the city because you want to be a fucking vegan and protect. Oh, look at those
Fact.
little
Oh,
rats.
leave the
Don't
rats
kill
alone.
them.
Leave the
Oh
rats
my God,
alone.
look at them. They're so cute and furry.
I don't fuck with rats.
From the chop shop, remember what he did?
What?
With the rat?
Oh, he threw that shit at Scars. The pizza
Nah, I
shop.
don't think he threw that skull.
Nah, he
but
threw it
that's
in the air, but it went that way. He was like, watch, watch, watch.
He
And
took a
it's
rat,
nighttime.
live
But
rat,
that's disgusting.
threw that shit mad
Matt,
far
bro,
in the
he
air,
threw that
bro.
shit like Daryl
That
Strawberry.
that shit landed like a pancake.
Fact.
But right
And-
in front of Scar's Pizza, exploded on all the
And
tourists.
they got a line there for people waiting for the pizza. So we just watching. We don't know where it went. He just threw it. We just like.
The whole
and then
line
you hear it go,
dispersed?
ah! And then
Wait,
it was
who
the rat.
did that?
Nah.
Somebody from the chop shop.
Somebody
Well,
from
you
the
be
shop.
careful because
He was definitely white.
borderline sociopath
Nah, it was,
vibe.
it's just, that's just
That's
some
white.
white
White
country
people
shit.
do that.
Yeah.
That's
My
not
scumbag of
sociopath.
the week
When you kill animals.
is Nems and Manhattan.
Damn.
So last week is Christmas Eve. I said, yo, he said, nah, it's Christmas, yo. Ain't nobody outside. We get,
For what, for the radio?
Yeah.
Hell
I said, yeah, all right. We in Manhattan. We
We
already
get there
like,
mad quick though to Manhattan.
yo, we got there. He said, what I said, I told you there ain't no traffic. Yo, we get to 48th Street.
Fact. One
That
block.
shit took damn near an hour just to get to 4 Avenues.
Yup.
I said, I told you, nigga. I told you we
Right,
supposed to
Because
let
it's on the
early.
same block as the tree. I hope it ain't like that today because we running late. We gotta go eat. Let's wrap this shit up, man. All right.
What do you got? What do you got?
What
Scumbag
else?
movie.
What else?
All right, last thing, and we forgot to keep doing that, is what we naming this podcast.
Damn.
Ball
The freezing
drop.
plunge.
The ball drop.
What did you say back there, bro?
Said I was thinking
He's like the neighbor from Home Improvement.
Over the gate, over the gate.
Was it
His
Mr.
eyes.
Wilson? No.
Speak up.
The neighbor from Home Improvement.
I I said that's what I was thinking when y'all first walked in.
So what you thought?
It gotta be related to the plunge.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, bro. What's your name? What do you want to name it?
Episode 50 fucking...
50-50.
Nah.
Because we in here.
Gorilla Plunge Extravaganza.
All right, go ahead.
I like the 50-50.
50-50, that's what I thought. Because we did 50% of
It's
it.
already going to say episode 50. 50-50.
I was gonna say fucking
50-50-50.
what's that? Is that 150?
That's $150, nigga. Ha!
The freezing.
That's how much
that
your
shit
shoes
was
were.
Freezing.
Yeah.
The freezing motherfucking plunge.
Yeah, it was freezing.
Damn.
Shit was fire.
Huevitos.
Feel
Name this shit
great.
Huevitos.
And that shit we
Huevo,
dropped.
because that was
Yo,
Sunday.
Wibble.
Oh yeah, you was talking about that every time we chill with somebody,
Nah,
they
the
end up,
shriveling
and then we went off
plunge.
the rails.
The
Then we went off the
shriveling
rails.
The
plunge.
shrivel. The shrivel.
The shrivel.
Shrinkage.
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 The shrinkage
that's
plunge.
it.
The shrinkage plunge.
Episode 50.
Shrinkage.
Nah, that's the name right there. Boom.
Shrinkage.
Episode 50,
Oh,
Shrinkage.
salchicha, salchicha.
Yo, literally, bro, my shit went into my nutsack when that water hit me.
Nah,
bro.
but you had a little ass towel where your whole nalga was out, my nigga. You was,
man.
you looked crazy.
I knew it was cold when we walked in. Them two girls, they fucking legs was red. I was
Bro,
like,
that's what
Yo,
made
word,
me. I was gonna
that
dive.
shit scared me.
You
I was
were-
like,
I was
what
gonna
the
dive
fuck?
in, bro. I ran all the way to hit my leg. That shit was like knives. I was like, I ain't going in there.
that
Get the
shit,
fuck
once
outta
it
here.
hit the foot, that shit just sent like a frostbite all the
Yeah,
way the
facts,
fuck up.
like
I
I
was like,
plunged completely. I'm proud of that, bro.
I
Yo,
don't
nah,
know.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I didn't know. I didn't see.
This year I bitched up. I only went waist deep, but that's because a couple years ago I jumped in, and as soon as my body hit the water, my whole shit stiffened up. Like I literally couldn't move. I didn't understand how that could happen,
That shit
and
was
I almost
frostbite.
drowned in water up to here, and I was like, that
probably-
shit
you probably got
traumatized
that
me.
shit
homie.
is
Nah,
real,
that
bro.
shit happened to me. My
Yeah.
wife came and got me that year. My wife wasn't there. I was like this. I didn't know what
Oh,
to
yeah,
do.
facts.
She
That
was
was
like,
the
Pop
second year or
Squad.
the
My
first year?
first time
First
ever
year,
doing
yeah,
it.
first year.
I just locked up. Oh shit, what the fuck? And if I heard my
Yo,
wife.
it was brick that.
It was-
the water was brick that
Today
year.
was the brick. That was crazy.
Yeah, so listen, my final thoughts is listen, if you in the new year could see, smell, touch, taste, you're able to make a motherfucking dollar. You heard? There's no excuse to be a grown ass man or woman out here broke. You heard? There's no excuses. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're going through. Like we said before with CB, but this is to everybody, to myself included. If you have all your senses, if you could walk and all of that, there's no reason for you to be broke. You heard?
facts.
Get to the money. Happy New Year. We wish you the best. We wish you prosperity. We wish you health. We wish you wealth. We wish all your dreams to come true. And this is episode 50. We about to go eat, and then we about to go do Disrespect Radio. Every Wednesday night, 7 to 9, Coney Island time,
Check
Shade
in.
45.
What the fuck
your
did
life.
you do on the fucking first day of the year?
Literally,
You heard?
we the first
Look at
people
our
outside.
schedule. Look at our first
in,
day.
baby.
Look
Let's
at
get
our
the
first
fuck outta
day.
here.
Let's go. We rolling? Let's get it.